shotgun snap, drops back. He's ramming downfield. He's got the done at the 35, the 30, the 20, the 10. That is an Abilene Eagle touchdown.
Beautiful pass right down the seam.
He's going to give the ball to Henry. He's at the 30, 25, 20, going down the sideline. And will go into the end zone for an Abilene Eagle touchdown.
That is the speed that you just can't teach.
Welcome to Abilene Eagle Football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle. Brought to you by AISD Live.
And good evening, everybody, on this November 22nd, 2024. And welcome to the Texas High School Football Playoffs. Tonight on AISD Live, we feature an area championship game between your Abilene Eagles as they come out of District 2-5A and they take on the defending Class 5A Division I state champions, the Bearcats of Aledo High School. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mansfield Independent School District Stadium in Mansfield, Texas, Newsom Stadium, as it was named after one of their longtime administrators 10 years ago. Nice facility, state-of-the-art facility for Class 5A. Cody Cole, you're my broadcast partner again. Tonight, championship football coming to our audience on AISD Live.
If you take everyone for what they think, it's a nothing-to-lose situation for Abilene High tonight. The Eagles not given much of a chance by anybody to win this ball game tonight. So you have seen them shock the world against some teams from the Metroplex over your years broadcasting their games. Time's right for
2007 defeating, and I still get giddy over this, defeating the Dragons of South Lake Carroll at Texas Stadium. Probably the biggest earth shocker back then with Spence Lackey. He was the quarterback of the Eagles, and they just came in and won it pretty much on the last snap of the game. I've seen some really good ones. Of course, you know, I'm still excited to broadcast the 2009 state championship in which the Eagles defeated the Katy Tigers. So tonight, I think we're ready for an upset. I know I've had contact from several Eagle fans through text that are saying, drive to Mansfield, Chuck, and help them win.
Time is right for another upset.
Aledo has won 3 state championships. They started this season off, though, with a very rare loss, and they lost to Denton Geyer, and that's their only loss for the season. Abilene High, however, has come into tonight's game with an 8-3 mark. 2 of their 3 losses were to Class 6A, Midland Legacy and Odessa Permian. And then the last regular season game, they lost to the Plainsmen of Lubbock, Monterey there. But then they came back last week with a huge win.
Yeah, 84-0. Tied their own state record, scoring 70 points in the first half against the Matadors last week. If anything, they certainly got momentum. They got rest for a lot of starters. Plus, they had the week 11 off, so they should be a fresh team. Those who are battling some nagging injuries should be healthy by this time of year, or should be healthy now thanks to the rest that they've had. So we'll see how they can do tonight. They're going to need a big performance from just about everybody.
It's going to have to be a team effort. Of course, the Eagles have a lot of skill, a lot of talent. We are talking about, if you look at this game on paper, Aledo, they have numerical superiority. It looks like they've got bigger and better talent. But then when you come down to the third variable, it's who wants it the most, who's going to turn over the most, who's going to make penalties the most. And if Abilene High can play Eagle football with that discipline, it may just be one of those games that people talk about for a long time. The Eagles are getting ready to come onto the field, as well as the Bearcats from Aledo. If you're trying to figure out why are we in Mansfield, it's a neutral location. Mansfield is located just south of Dallas-Fort Worth, and the Eagles played here 2 years ago. It's a great venue. I'd rather be in Shotwell. It's our nicer stadium.
No doubt.
But a great place for a football playoff game. And right now, Cody, here come the Abilene Eagles. And for Mansfield's Newsom Field. The Eagles coming through the inflatable Warbird head in the southwest corner of the field here at Newsom Stadium. Abilene High will be wearing their black jerseys, black pants, white numerals, and white names on the back of those jerseys, and the Golden Eagle helmets. The Bearcats are lined up, yet to come out onto the field. The Eagles were escorted by the Junior ROTC Flag Corps from Abilene High. So we're excited to be able to bring you this second round playoff. It's an area playoff game in the Class 5A finals. While we're waiting for Aledo, and now they're going to come through the portal out of the east bleachers. And if you look at the crowd, and we're looking down, we've got more Abilene High fans, I think, here than they do Bearcat fans, even though Aledo, as far as from Mansfield, is kind of like as far as Sweetwater is to Abilene.
Good crowd. I mean, it's way more of a trek for the Eagle faithful, but we've seen over and over this season that they're not afraid to hit the road and support the Warbirds.
And the Aledo Bearcats coming out in single file out of the locker room portal. And we're just excited to be able to share the best seat in the house with you in our audience on AISD Live. Tell you what, Cody, do we have time for a 1-minute break, and then we'll get ready for the rest of the pregame activities on AISD Live and the area championship game. We'll be back in a moment.
You're listening to AISD Live, Abilene ISD's exclusive home for streaming live games and events. For more live events featuring your favorite AISD students and teams, stay tuned to AISDlive.org, follow us on the AISD Live Facebook page, or subscribe to our Abilene ISD YouTube channel. Visit the AISD Live website for sponsorship opportunity information. Enjoy the game.
Are you looking to build a solid future in AISD? The construction program at the LIF is a perfect place to start. You'll develop practical skills working with top-of-the-line equipment and learn the techniques employers are looking for. Plus, with expert instructors guiding you, you'll be ready to jump into the workforce or continue your education in construction. We are building foundations today for the students that shape tomorrow. Join the construction program at the LIF in AISD.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
High School have just bursted their banner in the northeast corner here at Newsom Stadium in today, Mansfield. We're bringing this game to you. The Eagles lined up as the home team on the near sideline, and they're ready to face the flag for our national anthem. Once again, the Eagles in their home black jerseys, black pants, white numerals, and the Golden Eagle helmets. And the Mansfield Bearcats, black pants, white jerseys, orange numerals, trimmed in black and gold helmets. And whenever I say the Golden Eagle helmets, there's always something significant, because today, in 1923, 101 years ago, the Abilene Eagles won their first state football championship, coached by Pete Shotwell, which now Shotwell Stadium is named after Coach Shotwell. But it's significant that this week would be the 101st anniversary of the first state championship.
Is that the first game you called too? Sorry,
I
couldn't help myself on that one. Sorry.
I had not come out of St. Anne's Hospital in Abilene at that point. But anyway, thank you, Cody. I appreciate your sense of humor after all these years of travels. But very good. The teams are lined up. They are getting ready to face the flag in the southeast corner of the stadium after the national anthem will take place. But first off, the team captains for Abilene High, you will have Jared Turner, along with, let's take a look, Shante Polpo, as well as for the Eagles, you will have Bryson Perez and also Eddie Varela. Those will be your team captains for Abilene High. The coin toss taking place in midfield, right in the middle of the MISD, Mansfield Independent School District logo. And right now, the coin toss is taking place. Team captains are shaking hands, and we will find out what the toss of the coin will determine. And let's see what's going on down the field.
You've taken care of the toss. You won. You want the football? They're going to kick to you this way. Spin your backs around, gentlemen. Abilene win the toss. Defer their option to the second half. Aledo will receive the north goal. Gentlemen, shake hands. Good luck. Let's have a great game.
That's the down on the field official. The Eagles won the coin toss. They will kick off to the Aledo Bearcats. Abilene High will be defending the south goal here at Newsom Stadium, and the Bearcats will be defending the north goal. Now the team captains will take their place on the field, and we will have our national anthem, and we are ready to get ready to kick this game off. Cody, any final comments or keys to the game before we play the national anthem?
The Eagles are going to have to play the best defense that they've played all season. This Aledo team comes in scoring a whole lot, 54 points a game. That's #1 in the state in 5A Division I. So they can put up points with anybody. The Eagles have not been so great this season defensively, so they're really going to have to step their game up tonight. Offensively, Abilene High averages 51 a game on their own, 4th best in the state. So if they can get the offense rolling and the defense can get some key stops, it could be a shootout tonight between two amazing offenses.
Junior ROTC color guard is presenting the colors at midfield. They go from the south to the middle of the field, and we are about to have our national anthem, and the colors will be posted. And let's please join our nation's anthem. As we're waiting for the band to crank up. Being played by the Bearcat band cross field, and we're having a little problem with the on-field microphone. So we just want to say thank you to those men and women who have served our country to protect our freedom, those who have served in the past, as well as those currently, those serving in the future, and many thanks to our friends and neighbors at Dyess Air Force Base for being on watch today as our world changes almost every moment. So the national anthem is completed, and we're ready to go here at Newsom Stadium in Mansfield, Texas. The colors are being retired by the Junior OTC detachment. The Eagles will be kicking off to Aledo, and this is exciting to be able to do a second week of the season playoff game. Don't you agree?
It is. We got spoiled last year and saw them all the way to the 4th round, so it'd be nice if they could do that again, pull off the upset here. But anytime you're playing football so close to Thanksgiving or practicing during Thanksgiving, you've had a great season.
It is, and of course, Mike Fullen and the Eagle coaching staff have done quite a bit of preparation coming off of that big win from El Paso Parker, and we're expecting good things for Abilene High in this game. When the Bearcats receive the opening kickoff, the return men will be Blake Burdine along with Adrian Fuller. The Eagles kickoff man normally is going to be Adrian Munoz, as the ball will be teed up at the south 40-yard line. That means that the Eagles will be kicking from the south to the north or the right to left on your audio dial. And once again, Cody Cole, Chuck Statler, our pleasure to bring you this area championship game on AISD Live. And here come the Eagles lining up in preparation to kick. And yes, Adrian Munoz will be the kicker for the Eagles. We will play 4 12-minute quarters of regulation in tonight's area championship game. Ball is teed up, and we've got a 6-man officiating crew from the Dallas-Fort Worth chapter. We are just excited to bring you the game. As right now, we're waiting for the man in the white hat to blow the whistle. So our game will be underway. Here's the whistle and the kick, and Munoz, little pooch kick, is going to be fielded at the 25-yard line, and stepping out of bounds for Aledo is going to be Bain Martin.
Could go either way.
Yep. Both of them are good last names. So the Bearcats will have a first down at their own 25-yard line. Football will be placed on the near hash mark or the right hash mark. Abilene High runs a 4-3 defense. So let me introduce the Eagle defense for you, if I may. The nose guard is going to be Jaden Starks. Defensive tackles, Davion Buggerly and Monty Strahan. Linebackers, Trey, Sean, Eddie Burrell outside, and Skylar Famoa and Tristan Payne on the inside. This is the first down play as Gavin Beard takes a shotgun snap, fakes the handoff, throws out the left flat. The reception is at the 25, move to the 32-yard line. The rest of the Eagle defense, the corners are going to be Majula Boso as well as Jordan Brown, and the safeties will be Demontre Sanchez and Xavier Dela Cruz.
Second down, 3 to go for the Bearcats.
So it's second down and 3 for the Bearcats. Their line of scrimmage is their own 32-yard line. Pair of receivers set to the right. Man goes in motion to the right. Now they're going to hand off. A little cross buck getting the ball will be Guillory, and he might have gotten the yard. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe a good stop up in the hole by the Eagles that time. It was a good stop to get up there and beat him before he could bust through. And the Eagles have third down set up for Aledo here on their opening drive.
Third and short right now. Third down and 3 from the 32. Once again, shotgun for Gavin Beard. Pair of receivers wide side of the field to his right. And they're going to hand up off the middle. This will be once again Guillory, and he will move the football to the 36-yard line. That is a first down for the Bearcats.
They are quickly getting back up to the line after picking up that first.
So next play on first down, Guillory's going to get the ball. Is being chased outside. The Eagles are going to take him down for a loss.
They sped up to the line and basically ran the same play. Another handoff to Guillory, and Guillory was met on the outside there by a host of Eagles, brought down for a loss. Guillory, a 4-star recruit, had been committed to play for the Texas Longhorns up until a few months ago when he decommitted, so one of the top running back prospects in the state of Texas.
Second down and 13 from the 33. Beard taking the snap and throws a slant pass across the middle, in and out of his receiver's hands at the 45-yard line. Good coverage by Abilene Eagles in the secondary.
Good pass on the slant deep down the field, but just a little bit too low, and the receiver not able to go down and haul it in. So big opportunity for the Eagles to possibly get off the field here after only giving up 1 first down.
Third and 3 from the 33. And once again, Beard waiting for the shotgun snap. And Eagles look like they're showing blitz. Beard looking, Beard going to have to run, and he's going to be taken down. Ball is on the ground, and it looks like it may be recovered by Abilene High. However, Cody, there's a penalty marker that was thrown just before the handoff.
And you would think it would be something on Aledo, a hold or something to keep the guy from getting to the quarterback. And if it is, and yes, that is the signal by the officials. Huge turnover and a big play for Abilene High.
And the penalty will be declined. Eagles will have a first and 10 to start their first offensive possession at their own 24-yard line. 9:56 first quarter. Here comes Abilene High with their first possession. And the quarterback for the Abilene Eagles is Tristan Beal. Lining up behind him is Ethan Joyner. You've got Rylan Bradford to the left. Bradford goes in motion to the right. They're going to give the ball to Bradford. He's going to turn the corner, go inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. good gain on the first play for Abilene High.
You might expect to see a heavy dose of Rylan Bradford tonight. Kind of a smaller workload last week, 4 catches, 4 carries. Might see him coming in motion, getting the ball. Might see him in the backfield quite often tonight to try to give the sophomore quarterback Beal all the help he can get.
6-yard gain, double tight end set, single receiver split to the left. Now, Bradford lining up in the backfield. He's going to take the handoff, go behind his right guard, move the football to about the 17-yard line. Maybe only a 1-yard gain, but they're going to give him a big dose of Bradford.
Yeah, they certainly are, met there by Decker Sanders, a junior nose tackle, 13 tackles, 1 tackle for loss so far this season.
So it will be 3rd down and 4 for the Eagles from the 18. Now they're going to spread out 3 receivers wide to the left, single receiver to the right, as Beal steps back in the shotgun in anticipation of getting the snap from Ryan Esparza. Beal looking, throwing across the middle. It's going to be caught at the 15, down to the 11. Bryson Perez with the catch for Abilene High, and the Eagles first down.
Big conversion there on 3rd down. Just a simple little out route to Perez. He was open, coming from his slot position. Good job there from Beal to put it right on the money, and Perez able to pick up the 1st down and keep the ball in Abilene High's possession.
Adam Young will check into the lineup as an H-back as the Eagles ready to break their huddle. You will have Perez to the right, Bradford to the left. 1st down from the 12 of the Bearcats. Tristan Beal waiting for the shotgun snap. He takes it, looks, throws across the middle, and into the end zone is an Abilene Eagle touchdown to Wagstaff.
John Miles Wagstaff, no catches the entire season. Then he gets a first catch for a touchdown last week and follows it up here. Just a great play action from Beal. Everybody thought Joyner had the football there, and he kept it to find a wide open tight end corner of the end zone for a 12-yard touchdown.
And so now the Eagles up 6-0. Here comes the point after try with Naim Segura, the kicker for Abilene High. The kick is up, and it is good. 8:04 left on the first quarter clock, and the Abilene Eagles take the first lead, 7-0 over the Bearcats of Aledo High School. We'll be back with more on AISD Live.
Okay, Abilene, so what is the Sky Cafe? Well, basically, it's a cafe at the Lift that serves food and cuisine made by AISD culinary students, and you can enjoy it too. All you have to do is make a reservation online, show up at your scheduled time, and enjoy a fresh cooked meal served by AISD students and supervised by talented culinary professionals. Go to abileneisd.org/the lift and make your reservation today at the Sky Cafe.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
Abilene Eagles turn the fumble recovery into a 12-yard pass and catch for a touchdown to John Miles Wagstaff from the Eagle quarterback, Tristan Beal. Now the Eagles will get ready to kick off again. Back deep is going to be Blake Verdon and Adrian Fuller. Eagles kicking off from the South 40. Minos' next kick, it's going to be a squibbler, and it'll bounce, and covering it at the 20-yard line for the Bearcats is going to be Jeremiah Johnson. And you think that the Eagles may have spotted a weakness in the kick return game, and that's why they're going for the pooches and the squibblers.
It may be, and then also an opportunity to not let Aledo's fast returnman have a big run at making a return.
So Aledo comes to the line of scrimmage, which is their own 25, quarterback Gavin Beard. Lined up next to him is Racine Guillory. And on 1st down, pass out, left flat, caught at the 30, and finally being wrestled out of bounds, I'm going to say, at the 31-yard line. And that should be Aledo's second 1st down. Good pass, good catch.
That's Caden Finley, his second catch of the night. He's a junior and has some huge numbers this year. 60 catches, 1,044 yards, and 16 touches so far this season. Touchdowns so far this season. He is a 4-star recruit committed to Texas.
And that was an 11-yard gain. as the Bearcats moving left to right. And here's the handoff going into the middle of the Eagle defensive pile. We're going to finally stop the runner at the 40-yard line. That runner being Racine
Guillory with 1,144 yards and 22 touchdowns coming into this game. Certainly one of the bigger weapons for Aledo this season, and we remember him getting loose a few times against the Eagles last season in their regional final meeting in Stephenville.
Second down coming up, Abilene High leading 7-0. And here's the pass from Beard to the left flat. His target out there was Finley. That will go incomplete, bringing up third down.
Eddie Varela was right there and it almost had a chance to step in front of that one and pick it off like the Eagles did so well against Parkland last week when they intercepted 5 first half passes.
And Varela got an interception for a touchdown last week.
1 of 2. He got one and another Eagle got one as well.
So on third down, let's call it 3rd and 6 from the 40. That incomplete pass off the first quarter clock at 7:19. And a twin back assortment as splitting them back in the shotgun will be Beard. He takes a snap. Right-handed quarterback getting pressure. Now he's going to have to try to run with it. He is just trying to turn the corner. He will step out of bounds at the 47-yard line. That's going to be another good run and enough for another Aledo Bearcat first down.
Showing off some really nice speed there as he was able to just get out of the reach of Trey Shaw and pick up 7 yards in the first down. Beard only with 27 rushing yards on the season, so he doesn't do it a lot.
It will be first down from the Bearcat 48. And here's a slant across the middle with a catch just inside the 40-yard line. That will be another Bearcat first down.
That was Peyton Martin on the receiving end that time. Just a rope thrown from Beard, and it was good for a 14-yard gain.
On first down, Beard hands the ball off. Guillory at the 30, 35. He's going to cut across the green at the 20, the 10. That will be a Bearcat first down.
Touchdown. Both. Racine Guillory's with some great vision that time. Looks like the Eagles had him walled up at the line, but he's able to make a couple of cutbacks, and he's able to really jog that one in the last 5-10 yards or so to get it into the end zone.
So here comes the point after try for the Bearcats. Their kicker is Cole Crawford. And the ball teed. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. Left-footed kicker, and it is up. And it is good here with 6:44 in the first quarter. Abilene High 7, Aledo 7. We'll be back with more on AISD Live.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
Cody, we haven't even played half the first quarter. We're tied up 7-7 in the area championship game as the Bearcats tied up on a 36-yard Guillory run. The kick was good. So now with 6:44 here in the first quarter, Bearcats tee it up. Cole Crawford is the kicker for Aledo, and he's going to put some air underneath this one. It'll bounce out of the end zone for a touchback at the 3, and the Eagles get the football to start their second possession, all tied up. 7 Abilene High, 7 Aledo High.
Eagles only had to go 24 yards for their score on the last drive. This is really their first opportunity to go up against this Aledo defense with a lot of field to go. So we'll see how they handle things and see how the sophomore Beal does facing this great Aledo defense. It's 12th in the state in 5A Division I, giving up just 15 points per game.
Second possession for Abilene High starts at the 25-yard line. Handoff inside, and the runner will pick up maybe a yard. Carrying the ball for the Eagles that time was going to be Ethan Joyner.
Not a lot of room for Joyner on that one, only able to get about a half a yard on the play, but Eagles have to keep him honest and make him respect the run up the middle.
So it'll be 2nd down and 9 for Abilene High from the Eagle 26-yard line as they put 3 receivers to the right. Now they're going to have H-back shift over to the left. They'll be in a double tight end set. Bradford and Churchill will go wide right as the quarterback, Tristan Beal. Long count, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws out in the flat. Churchill with the catch at the 30. He's going to lower his head and move over the 35 to give the Eagles another 1st down.
Yeah, just a little hitch route on the outside. Riley Bradford on the receiving end, and he's able to pick up about 9.5 yards, enough for the 1st down on his first catch of the night.
So it will be a 1st down Abilene High from the 36 on their end of the field as they come to the line. Bradford will line up in a slot to the right. 3 receivers right now to the right. Beal back in the shotgun. Joyner's going to shift over to his left. And now Bradford goes in motion to the right. Beal looks, and the ball's going to be batted at the line. That'll go as an incompletion.
Eagles trying to set up a little bit of misdirection there and come back to Perez after the fake to Joyner, but the pass just tipped a little bit at the line of scrimmage, and no harm done. Eagles going to set up 2nd down and 10.
5:51 here in the 1st quarter. Clock stops with the incompleted pass. 2nd and 10, as you said, Cody, from the 36-yard line. And the lights here at Newsom Stadium, very bright, bouncing off of those Golden Eagle helmets. A pair of receivers to the left, to the right. Tristan Beal. Long count. And finally, a timeout is called by Abilene High with 5:51. You think the Eagles just didn't like what they saw out of that Bearcat defense?
I guess, or maybe the play that they wanted wasn't being communicated correctly, but a chance to reset and see what they can come up with here and the play that they actually wanted, if that can come in or not.
And we've already got a shout out we need to say to Larry Smith, longtime former trainer of Abilene High, listening to us on AISD Live. We've got a lot of other friends. Bobby Johnson in St. Augustine, Florida, former longtime assistant coach for Abilene High, listening to us on the East Coast tonight. Eagle fans all around interested in how this game comes out. So let's come back to action. 2nd down and 10, 5:51, 1st quarter. Abilene High and Aledo tied up at 7 each. Tristan Beal in the shotgun. Pair of receivers to the left, to the right. And Beal looks, throws, and it's going to go out in the left flat just a little bit too wide for the fingers of Bradford to pull in.
Yeah, Bradford had a little bit of space between him and the defender, just the pass not quite far enough for him to be able to come back for it. 2 incompletions in a row brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 10 for Abilene High. 5:47 is where the incompleted pass stops the clock. Eagles come back to the line once again. Pair of receivers to the left, to the right, as Tristan Beal in the shotgun. Steps back 2 steps. The right-hander looks, throws to the right side, and through the fingers of Bryson Perez over on the right. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Beal put a lot on that one. He had to try to kind of fit it into a tight space. Good throw. Probably should have been caught, but instead the Eagles are going to have to punt it away for the 1st time tonight.
And so the punt team, led by senior John Miles Wagstaff, will be getting ready to kick the football from the Abilene High 36. Back in punt return coverage should be Lamel Swanson. Nice clean snap, good high punt, end over end, and fielding it on the 25. This is Swanson, he's to the 24, and so that will be the starting place for the 2nd possession of the Bearcats from Aledo High School.
Davion Bogany with a very nice hit down there to bring him down. He tried to dance around a bit. Really no blockers there for him. He tried to make something happen on his own and paid the price. Eagles with great coverage there on that punt.
5 minutes, 31 seconds on the 1st quarter clock. It'll be 1st and 10 Bearcats from their 24-yard line. Abilene High 7, Aledo 7. And right now, 2 backs in the backfield, Gavin Beard as the quarterback takes the snap. He's going to give it to Guillory. Tries to go around the left end. He's at the 30, 35, down the far sideline. 50, 40. The chase is on at the 30, the 20, the 10, and that will go down as a 76-yard touchdown run for the Aledo Bearcats.
Guillory had been kind of bottled up on a couple of runs. On his first 4 carries, he only had 5 yards, but the last 2 have just been wide open runs, and he's off to the races. They could not catch him. 36-yarder and 76-yarder on back-to-back touches for Guillory.
Here comes the extra point attempt. Cole Crawford is getting ready to kick out the Lincoln Tubbs hold. And here's the snap, left-footed kicker, goes up, and it is good. So at 5:17 here in the first quarter, Aledo has broken the tie. It's the Aledo Bearcats 14, the Abilene Eagles 7 in the area championship game on AISD Live.
Hey, future creators, are you ready to dive into the exciting world of video production? AISD's Digital Communications program is where your journey starts.
Take 3, Mark.
You can design the next iconic promo, broadcast all the big games, and produce your own short films all at the Lift, where you'll get hands-on experience with the latest gear like cameras, sound mixers, lights, and more. Let your creativity shine. Start your journey in digital media with AISD.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
Kickoff to the Abilene Eagles. Back deep will be Rylan Bradford. Also Majul Aboso as they stand inside the 5-yard line. Ball is teed up, waiting for the kick from Cole Crawford at the north 40-yard line. And we're ready for the approach on the ball, and here is the kick. It is fielded at the 1. This is Aboso on the return to the 15. He gets to the 20, and he's knocked forward to the 24-yard line.
Aboso with the tightrope down the sideline there. It was a pretty good kick that, you know, can kind of leave something up in the air. Is it going to go out of bounds? Is it going to go through the end zone? Aboso made the catch, and pretty nice return to get it up to the 25.
So coming to the 25-yard line will be the Abilene Eagles as they begin this possession. And they will be going south to north here on the turf surface at Newsom Stadium in Mansfield. At first down, you've got stacked receivers to the left. The lead receiver in that stack is Rylan Bradford. Pair of receivers off to the right. Here's the throw to the right. Catch at the 27, to the 30, to the 35. And if that is the case, will they say first down Abilene High? And yes, they will.
That they will. Kind of a big cushion out there from the on the inside receivers for Aledo, and the Eagles taking advantage of it. Just a pitch and catch, and Bryson Perez showing off the wheels.
All right, now Rylan Bradford comes in tight to the left. Now he's going to go and slot to the left, as the Eagles will have a pair of receivers to the left. No, trips to the left. Now empty backfield for Tristan Beal. And on first down, Bill looks. And here's the toss to the left. Caught at the 40, 45, 46-yard line by Ethan Joyner. And will that be enough for a first down, Cody? And the officials say yes.
Yeah, back-to-back 11-yard gains. It looks like just quick hitters. And Joyner out there. Usually we know he's in the backfield, this time lined up over as a receiver and makes a nice grab for a first down.
Bryson Perez and Camp Churchill to the right. Now Bradford comes in, lines up in the backfield next to Tristan Beal. Joyner goes in motion to the right, and Beal looking, getting some pressure, and he's going to be taken down for a loss at the 44-yard line.
Beal had some choices on that play, and I don't think he was able to find the one that he wanted to. Looked like it was going to be something deeper down the field and then maybe a dump off to Bradford, but nobody really open, decided to run it himself and lost about 3 yards on the play.
Second down and 13 for Abilene High, the 44-yard line on the Eagle half of the field. Coming up, Tristan Beal drops back into the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Joyner. It's going to be picked off at the 45, to the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and that is going to be another Bearcat touchdown as Adrian Fuller makes the interception.
All over that one, read that route perfectly. Another stop route on the outside, and Fuller came back, cut in front of it. Ball almost knocked down by the Eagle receiver, but he was still able to haul it in and outrun everybody all the way to the end zone.
So the score now is Aledo 20, Abilene High 7. Getting ready to kick the extra point is going to be Cole Crawford as holder Lincoln Tubbs. Here's the snap and the kick, and it is through the south uprights, and it is good. So now with 3:47 in the first quarter, our new score, Aledo 21, Abilene High 7. We'll be back with more of the area championship game in a moment.
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, you know? I wanted to get back in the game. So I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Texas at highschoolofficials.com.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
After the 45-yard interception return by Fuller from Aledo, they now have a 21-7 lead. Aledo ready to kick off to Abilene High. Back deep will be Majula Boso as well as Ryland Bradford. And, you know, both teams turning the ball over and turning those turnovers into scoring opportunities.
Yeah, Aledo fumbled on their first drive. Eagles scored a few plays later, and that time the Aledo secondary making the most of a opportunity to pick off a pass, and Fuller took that one to the house.
Cole Crawford ready to kick it off for the Bearcats of Aledo High School. And here's the kick, and this one is going to be deep. And Aboso fields it on the 4. Here's his return to the 10, to the 20. He bounces off a potential tackler, doesn't quite get to the 25, but the Eagles have a good starting place to begin this possession.
Aboso getting a couple of opportunities to show his speed off here on the return game, getting that full head of speed that is, and plowing into the guys coming down to try to tackle him, and sets up the Eagles at about the 25 for the second drive in a row.
And Cody, if you notice, the main thing when Aledo is kicked off, both times, they've been kicking away from Ryland Bradford.
No doubt about that. They have seen what happens when you kick it off to Ryland Bradford. Tascosa knows.
So the football will be spotted at the 29-yard line, and the officials are having a discussion on the field. Finally, the umpire will set it on the near hash mark on the 29. Split to the right will be Bryson Perez and Camp Churchill for the Eagles. And we are waiting for the officials to, I think they're just going to send in a fresh football. That's what it looks like anyway.
I miss what it was, but there was a penalty on Aledo on the kickoff that cost them 5 yards.
So from the 29, here come the Abilene Eagles. As back in the backfield is going to be Ryland Bradford. As the quarterback, Tristan Beal, is going to take the snap, and he's going to option it outside to Bradford. He'll go down the line, and he will be hit after a 1-yard gain.
Aledo played that one very, very well, and they were able to read that option. Eagles had ran that play earlier and handed it off the middle with Joyner that time. Beal keeps it and strings it down the line, and Bradford only able to pick up a yard.
Second down and 9 from the Abilene High 30-yard line. Tristan Beal jumps back into the shotgun. 3 receivers to the wide side of the field. That is Beal's left. He's going to look, throw to the right, and he's got a receiver. Is the catch good? And yes, it will be at the 44-yard line for an Eagle first down.
Camp Churchill, his first grab of the night, and it's a beauty. Great pass, one-on-one coverage on that side. Beal puts it up for him, and Churchill uses his height to an advantage for 14 yards in the first.
From the Abilene High 44-yard line, it's 1st and 10 for the Eagles, and Beal throws to the left flat. He's got a receiver, looks like he slipped down, but he tried to make the catch when it went through his hands.
Yeah, that was Perez. He slipped on his cut. Beal was in the act of throwing it to him already, so all he could try to do was try to get up to his knees in time and snag it, and the ball was already past him.
That incompleted pass stops the first quarter clock at 2:41, bringing up 2nd down and 10. Eagles coming to the line again. And single receiver to the right. And now Bradford goes in motion to the right. Double tight end set. Beal looking, and he's going to give the ball to Joyner. He goes to the left side, will get over the 45, near the 46-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd and long for Abilene High.
Yeah, not a lot of room for Joyner that time. Only his 2nd carry, and he has 2 yards. He comes into the game needing 33 yards to get to 1,000 on the season. So now he's stuck at 969 to go along with 14 touchdowns.
3rd and 9 from the Eagle 45. Clock now at 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Tristan Beal back in the shotgun. Long count. Sophomore looks, gets pressure. He's going to try to step up, and the tacklers from Aledo just collapse around him for another loss.
Yeah, the field really spread out, and that draw would have been open if he could have gotten past the first line of defense, but Decker Sanders making his 2nd big play of the night brings down Beal for a loss of a couple, and they're going to have to punt it away.
For the 2nd time tonight, the punt team with John Miles Wagstaff onto the field. Single return man for Aledo is back. And it's a high punt. It's going to bounce, take an eagle row inside the 20, down to the 10. Finally, the Bearcats will fall on it at about the 8-yard line, but the bounce of the football went to the advantage of Abilene High.
Yeah, and I think it might have touched Swanson as it rolled by him, because he really made an effort to go dive on that football when if it didn't touch him, he wouldn't have had to.
So it will be 1st and 10 for the Aledo Bearcats at their own 8-yard line. 1:18 on the first quarter clock. Aledo leading Abilene High 21-7. And the Bearcats coming to the line of scrimmage. We're waiting for the officials to get the chain gang set up and the down box in place. Quarterback Gavin Beard right now takes a snap. Throws out to the right, and the reception with Finley. He's going to catch it at the 20, the 30, moving down across field. He's going to break open at the 40, the 20, the 10, and that is another Aledo Bearcat touchdown.
Simple screen out to Finley, and it looked like 4 or 5 Eagles had the opportunity to bring him down or push him out of bounds, but he is a highly rated wide receiver recruit for a reason, and he busts that one 92 yards to the house.
And so here comes the point after try for Aledo. Crawford is the kicker, and they're going to try to see if they can put this one through the left uprights. And here's the snap, and here's the kick, and the kick is good. So with 1:01 left on the first quarter clock, our new score will be Aledo 28, Abilene High 7. We'll be back with more of the area championship game in a moment on AISD Live.
Hey Abilene ISD community, want to catch all the action from Abilene High and Cooper High School games? It's easy. In addition to Facebook and Vimeo, we're now on YouTube. Just head on over to our YouTube channel by searching Abilene ISD and click subscribe so you never miss a live stream. Whether you're cheering from home or on the go, we're bringing the game to you. So join our online cheering section and stay connected with every play. Hit subscribe and get ready to show your school spirit today.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
1:01 left on the first quarter clock. Aledo scores another touchdown. They lead Abilene High 28-7. And back deep to receive the anticipated kickoff will be Rylan Bradford and Majul Aboso. And kicking off for the Bearcats will be Cole Crawford. That was one play, 92 yards to give the 4th touchdown to the Bearcats here in the first quarter. And notice they've been kicking to Aboso, so Aboso and Bradford had done a shift, and now they've gone back to left to right. But you would think they were just trying to kick away from Bradford. And here is a high kick through the end zone for a touchback. Abilene High will start their next possession at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line. Needless to say, a very big drive for the Eagles. It's not like they haven't been completely stymied by this Aledo defense. They've picked up a few first downs and been able to move the football some, but have ended up with a turnover or a punt on their last 3 possessions. Now, obviously, when you really need to put something together here and try to put it in the end zone.
So the officials will spot the football at the 30-yard line. Abilene High will use that as their starting place. And this possession, Eagles scored first, and Aledo has scored the last 4 touchdowns. Abilene High coming in, spreading receivers on both sides with twins. And now Wagstaff goes in motion to the left. Here's the pass to Bradford. He's going to sidestep a tackler and keep spinning as he steps out of bounds around the 33-yard line. 34 is where the head linesman's going to spot it.
Bradford with 3 catches for 14 yards so far in the game. Tristan Beal has completed 6 out of 11 for 63 yards. Actually make that 7 out of 11 for 67 yards.
2nd down and 6 coming up. Bradford stepped out of bounds, stopping the first quarter clock at 54 seconds. Once again, pair of receivers to the left, to the right. Football on the near hash mark. As it looks like Bill throws to the right. Catch at the 35. The receiver breaks a tackle and is able to bend over the 40-yard line, and that should be enough for an Eagle first down.
Yeah, moving the chains on the far side. Bryson Perez been a big part of the offense here in the first quarter. His 3rd catch for 23 yards. Battles his way for 6 and just enough to move the sticks on that completion.
So from the Eagle 40-yard line, a whole new set of downs, and the clock moving at 32 seconds. Eagles setting up. Bradford in the slot to the left. Beal taking the snap, gives the ball to Joyner. He goes behind his right guard, moves the football to the 42-yard line.
Eagle offensive line has done a really good job pass blocking, but run blocking wise, they just haven't been able to open many lanes for Joyner so far in the game tonight. Joyner now 3 carries for 4 yards.
And the first quarter clock expires. We will start the second 2-minute quarter in regulation in the area championship game. As we played the first 12, the Aledo Bearcats 28, the Abilene Eagles 7. We'll be back with more on AISD Live.
Hey, future creators, are you ready to dive into the exciting world of video production? AISD's digital communications program is where your journey starts.
Take 3, Mark.
You can design the next iconic promo, broadcast all the big games, and produce your own short films all at the Lift, where you'll get hands-on experience with the latest gear like cameras, sound mixers, lights, and more. Let your creativity shine. Start your journey in digital media with AISD.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
The Abilene Eagles now turn around from the north, face to south. They'll have a 2nd down and 8 at the Abilene High 42. Let's start the second 12-minute quarter in the area championship game. Aledo's Bearcats 28, the Abilene High Eagles 7. And the Eagle offense at the line already. Rylan Bradford split out to the left. Now he's going to come back in tight. As the quarterback for Abilene High, Tristan Beal, in the shotgun. 4-man front for the Bearcats. Bradford now goes out way to the left. He's got a slot receiver inside him. And Beal going to carry it himself now. Option it outside to the 45, the 50. First down, Abilene High.
Nice work, Joyner, just keeping that pitch relationship down the line, and left-handed pitch from the right-handed quarterback right on the money. Good for a gain of 14.
So Abilene High has the football now on the Bearcat half of the field from the Aledo 46-yard line. Pair of receivers wide to the right. As Bill looks, throws down the left side, and he was aiming for Joyner. Pardon me, he was aiming for Bradford, and it was batted away by the corner covering him. That's going to stop the second quarter clock at 11:39, bringing up 2nd down.
If you're going to cover Rylan Bradford one-on-one, you're probably thinking Abilene High is going to take some shots, and Wasn't able to come down with that one, but more often than not this season and last season, we've seen Bradford come down with some great catches when he's covered by just one corner.
Pair of receivers to the left, to the right. Adrian Munoz joins Bradford, split to the left as Beal this time throws to the right. It's going to be caught at the 40 and bounced out of bounds is the receiver at the 40-yard line. Good gain for Abilene High.
Yeah, keeping it third and manageable. Third down and about 4 coming up. Beal putting it right on the money for Camp Churchill. Churchill with his second catch of the night. Good for 20 yards. Eagles slowly racking up the yardage, up over 100 yards tonight at 103. Aledo had 234 total yards in the first quarter.
Churchill was bounced out of bounds. That stopped the clock at 11:33 between us and halftime. Now Abilene High goes to the wide side of the field with 3 wideouts. Joyner behind, and coming under center this time is going to be Tristan Beal. As here's a takeaway by the Bearcats at the 45, and it will be a turnover for Aledo, getting the ball from Abilene High.
Bradford came in motion. Beal was under center, took the snap, and tried to quickly get it out to Bradford for a screen pass, but it was batted up at the line, and Lamel Swanson won a jump ball for it, came down with it, and now Aledo setting up shop inside Abilene High territory after the second INT of the night thrown by Abilene High.
Bearcats get a 1st and 10 at the Eagle 46-yard line. Now they're moving south to north as the officials get the ball spotted. Abilene High goes in that 3-4 defense. Back in the shotgun, Gavin Beard. And he's going to send a man in motion to the right. That's Winkfield. Pass out in the flat to Winkfield. He's going to get to the 40, knocked out of bounds before he gets the first down at about the 37, 38-yard line. Now they're going to back it up to the 40. I like that even more.
First touch of the night for Caden Winkfield, the backup running back, a junior, 5'10", 180.
2nd and 4, 6-yard gain. And now here's the handoff. This will be Winkfield getting over the 35 to the 30 to the 29 for another first down for Aledo.
Able to pick up another nice chunk of yardage there to move the sticks. Winkfield, 648 yards and 9 touchdowns rushing entering this contest.
1st and 10 for the Bearcats from the Abilene Eagle 29-yard line. Snap back, and here's a slant across the middle, incompleted pass. They were shooting for twin coverage out in the left and going, I think he's going to split the receivers, and actually did throw to the split.
He did. He threw it right in between 2 receivers on slants. Maybe one a slant and one a post, one deeper than the other, but he hit the turf right in between them. Good for Abilene High.
That incompleted pass stops the second quarter clock at 10:52. Aledo leading Abilene High 28-7. It is 2nd down and 10. Long count by Beard, the quarterback. He's going to hand off. Winkfield carrying behind the right guard. Gets over the 25, but not quite to the 20-yard line.
Eagles keep him from picking up the first down on that run, but a nice 7-yard gain over to the right side. And Winkfield getting his opportunity to get a few carries in after Guillory has already taken 2 to the house and picked up 117 yards rushing.
It will be 3rd down and 3 to go for the Aledo Bearcats as they come to the line of scrimmage, which is the Abilene Eagle 22-yard line. Gavin Beard sends Wakefield in motion to the right. He's going to hand off to Guillory to the right side, and Guillory may get to the 19-yard line. Forward progress, if that's true. It will be a Bearcat first down.
Yeah, great job from Bogany that time for Abilene High to get a piece of the jersey, shoulder pad, whatever, of Guillory as he's running by, and hauled him in and kept him from busting off another big run, and just about kept him from picking up the first down. So 9:49 and counting here in the first half. Eagles trailing Aledo 28-7. Guillory back in, taking the handoff, taking it over to the right side, gets inside the 20. Eagles able to stack him up, and a little bit of help from the offensive lineman to push Guillory further down inside the red zone there. He gets from the 19 to about the 14, a 5-yard gain. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. Tristan Payne in on the tackle. One of many black-clad warbirds there to bring him down. 2 receivers to the left, Beard and Guillory in the backfield for Aledo. Fakes the handoff. He's going to throw one to the end zone, and it is caught for another Aledo touchdown. That's Blake Burdine wide open for the 13-yard score behind the Abilene High secondary. Burdine, a senior, 5'8", 170, his first catch of the night, and touchdown pass number 2 on the evening for Gavin Beard as the Aledo Bearcats extend their lead to 34-7 with 9:02 to go here in the first half. Crawford comes on for his 5th extra point of the night. He's 4 for 4 so far, and he splits the uprights to make it 5-4-5. 9:02 to go here in the first half of play. Aledo leads Abilene High 35-7. You're listening to Abilene Eagle football on AISD Live.
School sports are played by humans, coached by humans, and officiated by humans. So the next time you're sitting in the stands at a school athletic event, please remember this and maintain your humanity, especially when it comes to judging and critiquing athletes, coaches, and officials. Please show your fellow humans some respect. They'll appreciate your empathy.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
Welcome back into Mansfield's Newsom Stadium. Abilene High trailing Aledo 35-7, 9:02 to go here in the first half of play. Eagles struck first. They led 7-0, but it has been all Aledo since. Bearcats have put 35 straight points on the board and now have a 4-touchdown lead, including the last one, a 13-yard Gavin Beard to Blake Burdine touchdown pass to put the Bearcats up 35-7. Crawford has it teed up on the 40. His kick going to be fielded inside the 5 near the goal line by Rylan Bradford. He's going to bring it out. 10, breaks a tackle, 15, 20, has some room, 25, 30. And as he pushed out of bounds, looked like he's pushed out of bounds on the far side, but a great return by Rylan Bradford to try to help spark this Abilene High Eagle offense as they're going to set up shop at their own 31-yard line, it looks like. So the Eagles going to set up at their own 31, down 35-7. A couple of turnovers have turned into 2 touchdowns for the Bearcats. One pass you can put on Tristan Beal that was taken back by Fuller for a touchdown, but the last one tipped in the air by a defensive lineman for Aledo, hauled in by Swanson for Aledo, and they scored a few plays later. So 8:54 to go here, first half. Eagles trying to get something going as they trail by 28 against this Aledo defense. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Multiple people in motion, including Shatande Popol. Only 3 offensive linemen. Quick snap, quick screen out there, far side. Rylan Bradford pushing the pile. Beal hit him, and Eagles able to pick up a nice first down yardage there, about 7 yards up near the 40-yard line. It's going to go to Bradford for, let's call it 6 yards out to the 37-yard line. So Eagles pulling out all the stops here. 4 catches, 20 yards for Rylan Bradford. 2nd down and 4 at the 37. 2 receivers on each side for Beal. Joyner with him in the backfield. It's going to be a give to Joyner. Joyner up across the 40-yard line. Not quite enough for the first down, I don't think. I think he's going to be about a half a yard shy to bring up 3rd down and 1. But Ethan Joyner able to get loose a little bit after a few stuffs. His first 3 carries only went for 4 yards, but the last 2 have gone for a combined 17. So 3rd down and 1, a big point here in the ball game. 7:54 to go. Eagles have no receivers in. Everybody on the line except for Bradford and Beal. It's going to be a handoff to Bradford. Bradford picks and chooses his way across the 40, across the 45, fumbles the football. It's loose on the field. He had the first down. Now the ball on the ground. Officials coming up to try to sort this one out. We'll see what they say. Who is at the bottom of the pile with the football? And it is Abilene High. So it looked like the offense was coming off the field for the Eagles, but it was just mass substitution. So a nice run, and luckily the fumble recovery from Ryland Bradford there, able to pick up 10 yards. And the Eagles keep the football 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. Trips to the left, Beal and Joyner. Beal hands it off Joyner across midfield, pushes his way down to about the 47-yard line before he is brought down by Aledo defensive tackle Tymon Meeks. So Joyner picks up about 4 on 1st down and 10. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 from the 47. 2 receivers on each side for Beal. Joyner with him in the backfield. Eagles trying to get something going down 35-7. Aledo looks like they're showing blitz. Joyner goes in motion. They do bring the blitz. Nice pickup by Beal to fake it one way and runs the other. A great read by the sophomore quarterback. He's able to get it inside the 48-yard gain, and his best run of the night so far. So Tristan Beal helps the Eagles move the sticks once again, and they get inside the 40-yard line with 6:20 to go. Trips left, Churchill to the right. He's going Churchill's way. Finds him at about the 34. Breaking tackles, gets down to about the 30-yard line, and that's going to be good for about 8 or 9 more yards on 1st down and 10 for Abilene High.
So there's 6 minutes left in the first half. Eagles trailing 35-7, but Abilene High marching now on the Bearcat half of the field. It is 2nd down and 2 from the 31. Beal back in the shotgun. Long count, takes the snap, and he's going to take it, roll to the left, looks, throws down the far sideline, and it's a jump ball. And Cody, does it look like it's an interception?
I think it is. I think that it was a jump ball, and Bradford jumped a little bit too early, and the cornerback on the far side able to make a great play on it and pull it down inside the 5-yard line, and that's turnover number 3 of the half here on Abilene High.
So at 5:32 left here in the first half, Eagles turn the ball over, and the Bearcats get it on their own. Looks like they're going to try to spot it at about the 5-yard line. So Aledo will be moving right to left. Their quarterback will be Gavin Beard in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. They're going to hand up the middle, and the running back's going to get it out to about the 9-yard line.
Flag coming in on the far side of the field, though, and probably in the vicinity of a hold, so the Eagles might catch a break here.
Once again, the line of scrimmage was the Bearcat 5. So a penalty will go against Abilene High, it sounds like. They're going to march 10 yards off the Eagles and give the Bearcats a 1st down.
Well, I said holding. I didn't specify, I guess, which way that
it's
one
okay.
would go.
I was pointing to the other guys too, but it happens. And so move the football out to the 20-yard line. 5:18 counting first half. And give to the running back. He's going to go behind his right and left, right guard and tackle. Move the football out to the 25-yard line. Good pickup. The Eagles didn't give a whole lot on that one, but they gave up some.
About 6 yards for Guillory, 10 carries, 135 yards, 2 touchdowns for him.
Let's get ready to see what happens on 2nd down. Call it a long 3 for the Bearcats from the 26. Beard hands off. The running back goes into the defensive line of Abilene High. He may have lost a couple of steps. Good surge by the black and gold.
Lots of Eagles able to come in and help the stop on that one. Who's getting up at the bottom of the pile? It's Bogany. Some of them have their numbers tucked up on the front. We have to wait till they turn around to see who it is. And also Jaden Starks there to make the stop.
That brings up 3rd down and 3 to go for the Bearcats. Beard, once again, in anticipation of the shotgun snap, and he's going to carry it. He faked the handoff, goes to the 30, 40. He's running by himself down the 40, and he's going to be ran out of bounds at about the 35 for another first down for Aledo.
Beard really has not carried it a whole lot this season. The Eagles probably had been trained on that in preparation for this game, that most of the time Beard's going to give it off. Well, that time a great pull on his part, and he's able to bust loose for a nice 35-yard gain on 3rd down and 3.
From the 34 now on the Eagle half of the field, 3:54 is where he was knocked out of bounds, stopping the clock. It will be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. They send 3 to the left. That's the wide side of the field. The football is marked at the right hash mark. Beard, and he comes to the line, and timeout called by Aledo with 3:54 left here in the first half. While there's timeout on the field, let's take the timeout with them here on AISD Live.
Okay, Abilene. So what is the Sky Cafe? Well, basically, it's a cafe at the Lift that serves food and cuisine made by AISD culinary students. And you can enjoy it too. All you have to do is make a reservation online, show up at your scheduled time, and enjoy a fresh cooked meal served by AISD students and supervised by talented culinary professionals. Go to AbileneISD.org/The Lift and make your reservation today at the Sky Cafe.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
Second down and 10 for the Aledo Bearcats from the Abilene Eagle 34-yard line. Aledo leading Abilene High here in the second half, 35-7. The quarterback, Gavin Beard, in the shotgun. And he looks, throws to the left. He's got a receiver with a catch, falls down at the 31-yard line. And that was Jamal Hollister on the reception.
Hollister's first catch of the night. Beard has completed 7 out of 10 for 148 yards and a couple of touchdowns.
So 3:30 and counting here in the first half. Second down and 6 for the Bearcats. The umpire spots it near the left hash mark. That means wide side of the field where they've got 3 wideouts is to the right of Gavin Beard. He's in the shotgun and takes a snap, 2-step drop back. Quarterback lofts it down the sideline. Guillory makes the catch at the 15, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 10. That will be another Bearcat first down.
Just a beautiful pass from Beard off his back foot. The blitz was coming from Abilene High, and he floats it out to his running back, who hauls it in before taking a shot and picks up 20 more yards.
Let's call it 1st and 10. We're waiting for the down markers to be set.
Yeah.
Now they're going to call it 1st and goal. I just see the down box. So 1st and goal from the 10. Here's Beard. He looks, pumps, throws across the middle, and it is in and out of the hands of a wide receiver, incomplete.
No, it's caught.
Now, are they saying it's caught?
Yep.
Okay, I'm looking at the headlines when he didn't raise his hands. Looks like he was waving his arms down, but it is caught for another Bearcat touchdown. That's a 9-yard touchdown pass.
That's Caden Finley again, and he was the initial read, and Beard didn't throw it the first time, but really put it in there in a very small, tight window. A great pass from Beard, and Finley made a great diving catch for his second touchdown of the night.
Extra point kick is good. 3:01 left in the first half. Aledo 42, Abilene High 7. We'll be back with more of the area championship game on AISD Live.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
3:01 left in the second quarter. Right now it's 42-7. Aledo leading Abilene High in the area championship game. We're coming to you on AISD Live from Newsom Stadium in Mansfield, Texas. Back deep in anticipation of receiving the kick for Abilene High will be Ryland Bradford and Majul Aboso. Teeing it up at the south 40-yard line will be Cole Crawford. And we're waiting for Crawford's kick, and here it is. It's going to be a poocher, bounces down the field, picked up at the 28, moved over to the 30, and that's where the return man from Abilene High is going to be stopped at about the 33.
Well, the Eagles have put together some pretty good drives tonight that just have not gotten points. The last one included several first downs and a deep shot to Bradford that was picked off, and the Eagles trying to go back to work to try to salvage at least a little bit in the last few minutes here of the half.
2:54 on the second quarter clock. Here come the Abilene Eagles out of their huddle as the football will be placed between the hashes on the 33-yard line. For the Eagles, the quarterback is going to be Tristan Beal. Beal in the shotgun. Behind him is Ethan Joyner. Pair of receivers to the left, to the right. Here's the snap. Give the ball to Joyner. He lowers his head and plows towards the 35-yard line.
Not a whole lot of room for Joyner going right up the gut that time. Joyner up to 27 yards on 7 carries. Aledo outgaining the Eagles 358 to 144 so far here in the contest.
And right now, Cody, to be honest with you, the key to this game is Aledo has taken advantage of turnovers and mistakes from Abilene High.
Yeah, 3 big interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown, and the Eagles gave up touchdowns eventually on the other 2.
Second down and 8 from the 35. Abilene High's Bill takes the snap. Now he's going to run outside to the option. He's going to pitch. This is Bradford, who gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe loses a yard.
Yeah, it took a pretty big shot from Chase Wilburn there, a junior linebacker who, I think he may have lost about a yard on that play.
That's going to bring up third down and 9 for Abilene High. They're going to scoot the football back to the 34. And third and long coming up. Bradford goes out way to the left. Beal in the shotgun. He's got a wing to his left, or an H-back. Here's the snap. Beal looks, has time, throws. It's going to be caught at the 45. That's going to be a first down. Bradford with the catch.
Bradford came back for that one and was wide open, big-time pass and catch for 12 yards, and the Eagles move the chains.
So Abilene High will see a first down. The ball will be marked at the AHS 47-yard line. We've got 1:34 left in the first half in this area championship game. First down coming up. As looks like Tristan Beal's going to change his play through an audible at the line of scrimmage. Man goes in motion. And timeout's going to have to be called by Abilene High. Looks like they just couldn't quite get on the same page.
Yeah, someone coming in motion. They had some things that they wanted to do pre-snap that they would not have had time for. Clock was just about to run out, and the coaches here in the booth next to us called for timeout, and it was conveyed down to the field just in time.
So timeout on the field with 1:34 coming up as we look at the area championship game. The winner of this game will advance into the Class 5A Division I playoffs, and the other team gets to pat itself on the back to say, hey, we had a really good season.
Yep, the winner will take on either Saginaw or Tascosa in the next round. That game is also being played tonight, and give me a second, I'll give you a score. It's at last check, Tascosa leading 14-7 in the second quarter over unbeaten Boswell Saginaw.
And of course, Tascosa, one of the victims in this 11-win season from Abilene High in a district contest, but they have played well so far. And Saginaw, Boswell, normally a fairly consistent program, so you start hitting at each other and the chaff falls off. So First down and 10, Abilene High. Beal looks, gets some pressure. He's going to tuck it under, carried it at the 50, steps out of bounds at the 47. Good run by Tristan Beal.
Good decision on his part. They were trying to find Bradford, I think, coming out of the backfield on a wheel route. Aledo had it covered well, and Bradford saw an opening to his left and took it for a nice pickup of 6 yards.
From the 47, it's second down and 4 for Abilene High. Minute 27 left here in the first half. When Bill stepped out of bounds, that stopped the clock. Bradford now lining up to the left for Abilene High. Now he's going to go in motion to the left. Bill throws out in the right flat. It's going to be caught by Perez. He will get down to about the 37-yard line, and the Eagles get their 10th first down of the game so far.
4 catches now, 29 yards for Bryson Perez. Bradford leading the way with 5 for 32.
So it will be first down, Abilene High. Minute 21 left in the first half. First and 10 from the Bearcat 42. Tristan Beal's going to shuffle his pair of receivers off to each side in a little different formation. Beal looking, throwing far down the left side, and will it be caught? And the officials say incompleted pass. Clock stops at a minute 14. They were going for Bradford then.
They were, and they gave him a pretty good chance to try to come down, but unfortunately for him, the 2 Bearcat defenders that were on him got just enough of the ball to knock it free.
And Bill was just trying to split the defenders there in the left flat. So now we come up with second down and 10 from the 42-yard line. Beal steps back into the shotgun. Once again, the Eagles spread out the defense with a pair of receivers to the left, to the right. Joyner's going to come over to the left. 4-man front for the Bearcats. Showing blitz on the far side. Here's the snap, and Beal's going to be hit. There's a helmet down. I thought it was a fumble, but a helmet goes down on the ground, and a penalty flag does as well.
Just nobody open, and Beal trying to step up and get through the line, hit, brought down, and Joyner's helmet popped off, and they're going to flag him for, oh, they're not.
No, they're going to say personal foul, face masking, charge that against Aledo, and they're going to mark 15 off and give Abilene High a whole nother first down.
No, I thought they were going to get Joyner for still participating in the play with the helmet off, which is also
well,
a
you're supposed
penalty,
to sit out of play, but I guess not. Not tonight.
We'll take it.
Yes, we will. So minute 7 left here in the first half. Eagles would like to have another touchdown. At least they won't go down by a huge deficit into the locker room. Tristan Beal passes, and it's nearly intercepted. That's when your receiver turns into a defender. Camp Churchill did a good job to keep that one from being an INT.
Yeah, did a very good job. Aledo all over that one, read that play, the little stop route on the outside, and luckily Churchill got enough of that one to knock it to the ground.
Minute 2 left here in the first half. Second down and 10. Abilene High's line of scrimmage is the Bearcat 27-yard line. Beal steps back about 7 steps behind his center, Ryan Esparza, and takes a clean snap, looks back, little pressure. Tristan Beal looking to the right, and he's going to throw downfield, and it's batted away. He looked like he had a wide receiver open, and then the defender got between the football and the catch.
Yeah, he bought all the time that he could, that he absolutely could before stepping out of bounds. He floated that one up to Churchill, and just another one-on-one play that no one's able to come down with the football.
Adrian Fuller was in on the coverage and did a good job keeping up with Churchill. That incompleted pass stops the first half clock with 52 seconds. It's third down and 10, Abilene High. Tristan Beal takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's getting chased, and he's going to be hit, and the ball is loose. They're going to call that an incompleted pass. The Bearcats wanted to do a pickup and run that one in, but good call by the officials.
No, they are going to say it was a fumble. That it's
are
illegal
they
football.
now? Okay,
yep.
you're talking about the Tom Brady rule where he's hit and throwing it, and it should be an incompletion, but I'm not going to watch ESPN 30 for 30 anymore after that.
It certainly looks like his arm was going forward as he was hit, but it was timed up at just about the same time, and it falls to the ground, not an incomplete pass, but as a fumble, and turnover number 4 of the first half for Abilene High.
First down for the Bearcats from their 29, 41 seconds, and Aledo leading by 35. It's 42-7. 3 receivers way to the right of the quarterback for the Bearcats. That is Gavin Beard. He takes the snap. Right-handed quarterback in the pocket, and it's going to go incomplete at the 39-yard line.
Pretty nice hit on the far side by Majula Boso to knock that ball free. Finley had both hands on it and not able to bring it in after a big hit from Boso to knock it free.
That play took 19 seconds off the second quarter clock. It's 32 seconds between us and intermission here in the area championship game. And it will be for 2nd and 10 from the 29. Here come the Bearcats again. It's again 3 receivers to the right. Beard looking, Beard throwing, and it's going to go incomplete at the 40-yard line. Receiver wasn't even close. The defenders were a little closer.
Yeah, trying to find Martin coming all the way across the field to hit him before he goes out of bounds, and just led his receiver a little bit too much, and it falls to the turf to bring up 3rd down and 10.
26 seconds left between these two teams in the locker room as the Aledo Bearcats break their huddle. Their quarterback, Gavin Beard, is a junior, and he's back in the shotgun. Taking the snap, handing it off, running back, gets to the 30, kicks outside to the 35. Guillory near sideline will get close to the 50, but the back judge throws a flag from way back there. So this one may be all for naught. Let's see what the original call will be. Holding against Aledo. So back that one up and call the clock stopped at 17 seconds.
See where they spot the foul, if it's during the run somewhere downfield or back at the line of scrimmage. That's 4 penalties now against Aledo.
And the official's going to spot the football at the 25-yard line. That means the Bearcats have to get to at least the 39 to get a first down.
So ends up being just a 4-yard penalty.
Beard looks, throws in the flat. He's got a receiver with a catch at the 25, gets to the 29-yard line. Making that catch was Bain Martin.
Demetric Sanchez laying out there and getting a piece of the feet of the receiver and brought him down before he's able to bust loose.
So that will end the first half of play in the area championship game as the teams go to their respective locker rooms. The Bearcats of Aledo High School take a 42-7 lead over the Abilene Eagles into the locker room. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we're going to come back with more of the Eagles and the Bearcats on AISD Live.
Are you looking to build a solid future in AISD? The construction program at the Lift is a perfect place to start. You'll develop practical skills working with top-of-the-line equipment and learn the techniques employers are looking for. Plus, with expert instructors guiding you, you'll be ready to jump into the workforce or continue your education in construction. We are building foundations today for the students that shape tomorrow. Join the construction program at the Lift in AISD.
Hey future creators, are you ready to dive into the exciting world of video production? AISD's Digital Communications program is where your journey starts.
Take 3, Mark.
You can design the next iconic promo, broadcast all the big games, and produce your own short films, all at the Lift, where you'll get hands-on experience with the latest gear, like cameras, sound mixers, lights, and more. Let your creativity shine. Start your journey in digital media with AISD.
My name is Krista Connor. I am a 6th grade teacher here at Craig Middle School. I teach world cultures and world geography, and I love it.
I'm Andrea Brown. I'm a 4th grade teacher at Taylor Elementary, and today we're going to be talking about champs.
Champs to me is more of a procedure of things. It keeps our routine smooth, our procedure smooth, and helps teachers align their curriculum and their day. It's easy to implement, and it helps the kids with a visual of what we're doing and how we're supposed to do it.
We like to use champs to help us as sort of a classroom management tool.
We keep hearing champs, but what does it mean, or what do they stand for? Well, the C stands for conversation. How loud or soft am I supposed to be talking? H is for help. How am I supposed to ask for help? Do I raise my hand? Can I ask my neighbor? A is for activity. How am I supposed to be working in what activity? We have group work, independent work. Then we have movement. When can I get out of my seat? P is for participation, and S is for success. So the great thing that I love about champs is it helps me stay organized, and it helps with keeping things in order, and it's easy to help with accountability. And I was able to use those in elementary and in middle school.
As a veteran teacher, my most favorite part of champs is actually the attention signal. I think that champs gives you the ability to tweak it to where it fits your personality. I have an old-fashioned kitchen timer, and my students do bell ringers every single day. They get 5 minutes, and as soon as that kitchen timer goes off, they know that it's time for action and we are ready to get the class started.
So with champs, I've been trying to make sure to give positive feedback to all my students on a regular basis. So one way that I do that is we use a punch card in my classroom, and so students earn hole punches for different behaviors, or even for different math academics that they're doing in class that are really helpful. And it creates an environment where students are willing to share and be open.
It gives you structure. It helps you have and maintain control in your classroom. I think champs is perfect for new teachers because they have to come up with their own classroom plan. They have to come up with a way to be consistent in discipline, a way to be consistent with their words.
I think when you're brand new, you're wondering, what do I need to plan for? And champs is great because it tells you over plan for every scenario. Know exactly how you want them to look, how you want them to act, how you want them to sound. If you have that super structured framework, then you don't have underlying stress as you tweak it to your preferred classroom.
Everything is put away, and we are going to be measuring again. We've done some measuring in science, so now we're going to relate it to math. I have a whole lot of rice and beans up here, and this is what we are going to use to help us weigh and measure. So the readiness standard that we covered in this is 3.2a. It is composed and decomposed numbers up to 100,000 as a sum of tens, thousands, hundreds, and ones. So they were able to kind of relate to that with our decomposing our kilogram, and it leads into place value. When we started, I had a kilogram of beans, and I took 100 grams out and put it into a cup. And then I had students come up, and they were able to measure out 100 grams, and we filled up 10 cups to show that there are 10 100 grams in a kilogram. Well, we have 10 groups, so what's gonna go in the groups? 100. I want you to leave this first one blank though, and I'll tell you why in a second. They had a page on their desk that they also got to draw a little chart, and they made 10 groups, and then we put 100 grams in those. And then in one of those, they drew 10 groups of 10 grams. We just counted by 10. We went on to the next piece, which was they got to weigh things. So I walked around, handed them weights so they could feel what those felt like, and then they chose things from in the classroom. And they were like, is it gonna be closer to a kilogram, 100 grams, 10 grams, or 1 gram? And then they actually weighed it. And then after that, they moved on and got to solve some problems with those kind of questions. Would it be a gram? Would it be a kilogram? And just reasoning about what the weight would be. I think it's neat to give them those opportunities to have that kind of physical representation of what we're doing. It makes it real, and it engages their brains in a way that is different than just giving them a piece of paper and saying, well, what do you think about this? There's 100.
Oh, yeah, this is so much. Oh my goodness.
welcome back to another edition of CUNE on the Move. We're having a great day here in AISD. Today is Halloween, a lot of fun, crazy stuff going on. Let's go. So hey guys, one of the great things I get to do today is give a shout out to our student nutrition team. They work so hard at all of our campuses preparing meals that are healthy, good for kids, but also fun and delicious. And just as an example of one of the really fun things they're doing right now, we have pretzels that are shaped like jack-o'-lanterns just in time for Halloween. And so I just think that's awesome. They're always doing taste testings with new products, trying to put together meals that are delightful for our kids, but also meet all the nutrition guidelines that the government has. So there's a good chance you've heard me talking about Pathways to Possibility. That's our community-wide listening tour as we talk about the future of AISD. I want to let you know we have concrete dates. We're going to have 4 of those. The first one is November 12th at 5:30 p.m. at Clack Middle School. We'd love to invite you there. A really important conversation going on in our school district right now, and actually nationwide in schools across the United States, has to do with cell phones in schools and their effect on learning. So at this upcoming board meeting, we'll be presenting a resolution to the AISD Board of Trustees for them to consider voting on related to cell phone policy at our secondary schools. Now, we've already adjusted policies at our middle schools. That happened last year. The policy at our middle schools is you can't have cell phones out during the school day. The resolution that will be presented to the board for their consideration will ask the board to authorize administration to implement a policy at our high schools that will not allow cell phones from the opening bell of the school day until the end of the school day. The actual nuts and bolts of how that policy will be implemented, that will be made by administration and will be incorporated into the student handbook next year. Research has borne this out that cell phones can be detrimental to student learning, and our job here is to ensure that students learn so they're prepared for the next phase of their life after high school. All right, everybody, that's it for this edition of CUNE on the Move. Thanks so much for watching. I'd like to invite you to our board meeting coming up this Monday of next week. If you can't make it to the boardroom, you can always stream it live on AISD Live, or you can wait for the board meeting recap. Thanks for watching. See you next time. I think you're going to go all the way over.
Use the strip diagram to create a division word problem that solves for the unknown, the total number of 3s in 4,194. Can I have a volunteer read that again? Hi, I'm Tycee Western, 4th grade math and science teacher at Dias. The readiness TEK for this lesson was 4.4H, which is to solve with fluency 1- and 2-step problems involving multiplication and division, including interpreting remainders. So now this strip diagram matches the story problem because we have our total, we have our 8 equal groups that have 31 in each, and then we have our remainder 1. Is there anything missing? No. No, so we're good. So this lesson was focusing on division word problems up to 4 digits.
What is our equation that's going to match this story problem? Logan?
I taught it in 2 different groups, which we call parallel teaching. I give a pretest at the beginning of my module, and that helps me determine which group the kids are in. After I go through the lesson, I give the problem set and exit ticket to my first group, and then I teach my lower group afterwards. I usually do a few more problems with them so that they can see more examples. I just give them a little extra support.
What do we do next?
We need
Yeah, no, you're right, Nick.
Yes. One thing I like about the parallel teaching is that some of my kids are more willing to come up to the board, and that gives them a chance to really cement their understanding of the skill because they're turning around and teaching it to the second group. The kids have taken ownership of that and love to be little mini teachers themselves and teach the lesson since they've already had it. So this lesson is towards the end of the module, actually. So we're now going into area and perimeter, and we're going to use some of the big numbers for area and perimeter, which they'll need to know multiplication and division in order to solve those.
Can you help me?
What you got there?
Will you help my mom?
Hey, crew, I'll give the first move to anyone who signs up to be an organ donor. How do you do it?
Easy. Just go to organdonor.gov.
More donors means more hope. Sign up at organdonor.gov.
Hey Abilene ISD community, want to catch all the action from Abilene High and Cooper High School games? It's easy. In addition to Facebook and Vimeo, we're now on YouTube. Just head on over to our YouTube channel by searching Abilene ISD and click subscribe so you never miss a live stream. Whether you're cheering from home or on the go, we're bringing the game to you. So join our online cheering section and stay connected with every play. Hit subscribe and get ready to show your school spirit today.
She thinks she's being funny, only she's not making you laugh. She's making you feel left out. Thanks to social media, it's easy to feel bullied, intentional or not. So instead of pushing back, think about rising above. It's easy to be upset, not as easy to be bigger. For some great insights on bullying and dealing with teen depression, visit yourlifeyourvoice.org. Support yourself and your friends. Be a lifter.
Meet Norm. He lives with anxiety, but with the help of this latest innovation from Be Normal, he can be normal, just like everyone else. With the swipe of a finger, you can project happiness, confidence, machismo. Why settle for being real when you can be normal? The Normal Maker, new from Be Normal. This item doesn't really work because there's no such thing as normal. We're all different. What we like, how our brains work. In fact, 1 in 5 of us live with mental illness. Don't filter who you are. Start by talking to someone you trust. And remember, there is no normal.
Parents, we tend to react most when our kids misbehave. But did you know praising your kids 4 times for every time you correct them can transform their behavior and your relationship? And with these colorful praiselets from Boys Town, the 4-to-1 rule is a breeze. Visit parenting.org/praise to see how it works. Request your own free praiselets and explore other great ways to teach love with praise. Because every kid deserves to hear they're doing great.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate.
What's something nice a parent or teacher has said to you?
You're special. I love you.
Make me smile.
That's a really good job.
How did that make you feel?
I think that really helps my confidence. It makes me just feel good.
Let's teach more love in our homes and classrooms. Visit parenting.org from Boys Town to explore our vast library of resources backed by over 100 years of experience. For any age, any stage, Boys Town.
You're listening to AISD Live, Abilene ISD's exclusive home for streaming live games and events. For more live events featuring your favorite AISD students and teams, stay tuned to AISDlive.org, follow us on the AISD Live Facebook page, or subscribe to our Abilene ISD YouTube channel. Visit the AISD Live website for sponsorship opportunity information. Enjoy the game.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 12 million participants in America who take part in high school sports or activities.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens? Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Okay, Abilene. So what is the Sky Cafe? Well, basically, it's a cafe at the Lift that serves food and cuisine made by AISD culinary students. And you can enjoy it too. All you have to do is make a reservation online, show up at your scheduled time, and enjoy a fresh cooked meal served by AISD students and supervised by talented culinary professionals. Go to AbileneISD.org/The Lift and make your reservation today at the Sky Cafe.
Ready for a more convenient way to purchase Abilene High or Cooper game tickets and a faster way to get to your seat in Shotwell Stadium? Abilene ISD is proud to partner with Hometown Tickets for online ticket sales at all high school athletic events in AISD. For easy access to purchasing, storing, and scanning your tickets at the gate, download the Hometown Fan app available in any mobile app store. Tickets for all high school athletic events can also be purchased on the AISD website via the ticket information page under Athletics or at the gate with a credit card. Varsity home game tickets go on sale at 8 a.m. on the Monday of game week through 12 p.m. on game day. Tickets are not sold on AISD campuses and cash will not be accepted at Shotwell venue events. Additional information about sub-varsity and middle school game tickets can be found at AbileneISD.org. So what are you waiting for? Download the Hometown Fan app and get your tickets for the big game today.
Hey future creators, are you ready to dive into the exciting world of video production? AISD's Digital Communications program is where your journey starts.
Take 3, Mark.
You can design the next iconic promo, broadcast all the big games, and produce your own short films all at the Lift, where you'll get hands-on experience with the latest gear like cameras, sound mixers, lights, and more. Let your creativity shine. Start your journey in digital media with AISD.
Ready for a more convenient way to purchase Abilene High or Cooper game tickets and a faster way to get to your seat in Shotwell Stadium? Abilene ISD is proud to partner with Hometown Tickets for online ticket sales at all high school athletic events in AISD. For easy access to purchasing, storing, and scanning your tickets at the gate, download the Hometown Fan app available in any mobile app store. Tickets for all high school athletic events can also be purchased on the AISD website via the ticket information page under Athletics or at the gate with a credit card. Varsity home game tickets go on sale at 8 a.m. on the Monday of game week through 12 p.m. on game day. Tickets are not sold on AISD campuses and cash will not be accepted at Shotwell venue events. Additional information about sub-varsity and middle school game tickets can be found at AbileneISD.org. So what are you waiting for? Download the Hometown Fan app and get your tickets for the big game today.
Hey future creators, are you ready to dive into the exciting world of video production? AISD's Digital Communications program is where your journey starts.
Take 3, Mark.
You can design the next iconic promo, broadcast all the big games, and produce your own short films all at the Lift, where you'll get hands-on experience with the latest gear like cameras, sound mixers, lights, and more. Let your creativity shine. Start your journey in digital media with AISD.
Ready for a more convenient way to purchase Abilene High or Cooper game tickets and a faster way to get to your seat in Shotwell Stadium? Abilene ISD is proud to partner with Hometown Tickets for online ticket sales at all high school athletic events in AISD. For easy access to purchasing, storing, and scanning your tickets at the gate, download the Hometown Fan app available in any mobile app store. Tickets for all high school athletic events can also be purchased on the AISD website via the ticket information page under Athletics or at the gate with a credit card. Varsity home game tickets go on sale at 8 a.m. on the Monday of game week through 12 p.m. on game day. Tickets are not sold on AISD campuses and cash will not be accepted at Shotwell venue events. Additional information about sub-varsity and middle school game tickets can be found at AbileneISD.org. So what are you waiting for? Download the Hometown Fan app and get your tickets for the big game today.
Hey Hey, future creators, are you ready to dive into the exciting world of video production? AISD's Digital Communications program is where your journey starts.
Take 3, Mark.
You can design the next iconic promo, broadcast all the big games, and produce your own short films all at the Lift, where you'll get hands-on experience with the latest gear like cameras, sound mixers, lights, and more. Let your creativity shine. Start your journey in digital media with AISD.
Ready for a more convenient way to purchase Abilene High or Cooper game tickets and a faster way to get to your seat in Shotwell Stadium? Abilene ISD is proud to partner with Hometown Tickets for online ticket sales at all high school athletic events in AISD. For easy access to purchasing, storing, and scanning your tickets at the gate, download the Hometown Fan app available in any mobile app store. Tickets for all high school athletic events can also be purchased on the AISD website via the ticket information page under athletics or at the gate with a credit card. Varsity home game tickets go on sale at 8 a.m. on the Monday of game week through 12 p.m. on game day. Tickets are not sold on AISD campuses and cash will not be accepted at Shotwell venue events. Additional information about sub-varsity and middle school game tickets can be found at AbileneISD.org. So what are you waiting for? Download the Hometown Fan app and get your tickets for the big game today.
My name is Krista Connor. I am a 6th grade teacher here at Craig Middle School. I teach world cultures and world geography, and I love it.
I'm Andrea Brown. I'm a 4th grade teacher at Taylor Elementary, and today we're going to be talking about CHAMPS.
CHAMPS to me is more of a procedure of things. It keeps our routine smooth, our procedures smooth, and helps teachers align their curriculum and their day. It's easy to implement, and it helps the kids with a visual of what we're doing and how we're supposed to do it.
We like to use CHAMPS to help us as sort of a classroom management tool.
We keep hearing CHAMPS, but what does it mean or what do they stand for? Well, the C stands for conversation. How loud or soft am I supposed to be talking? H is for help. How am I supposed to ask for help? Do I raise my hand? Can I ask my neighbor? A is for activity. How am I supposed to be working in what activity? We have group work, independent work. Then we have movement. When can I get out of my seat? P is for participation, and S is for success. So the great thing that I love about CHAMPS is it helps me stay organized, and it helps with keeping things in order, and it's easy to help with accountability. And I was able to use those in elementary and in middle school.
As a veteran teacher, my most favorite part of CHAMPS is actually the attention signal. I think that CHAMPS gives you the ability to tweak it to where it fits your personality. I have an old-fashioned kitchen timer, and my students do bell ringers every single day. They get 5 minutes, and as soon as that kitchen timer goes off, they know that it's time for action and we are ready to get the class started.
So with CHAMPS, I've been trying to make sure to give positive feedback to all my students on a regular basis. So one way that I do that is we use a punch card in my classroom, and so students earn hole punches for different behaviors or even for different math academics that they're doing in class that are really helpful, and it creates an environment where students are willing to share and be open.
It gives you structure. It helps you have and maintain control in your classroom. I think CHAMPS is perfect for new teachers because they have to come up with their own classroom plan. They have to come up with a way to be consistent in discipline, a way to be consistent with their words.
I think when you're brand new, you're wondering, what do I need to plan for? And CHAMPS is great because it tells you over plan for every scenario, know exactly how you want them to look, how you want them to act, how you want them to sound. If you have that super structured framework, then you don't have underlying stress as you tweak it to your preferred classroom.
Latest gear like cameras, sound mixers, lights, and more. Let your creativity shine. Start your journey in digital media with AISD.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
Both teams have emptied the locker rooms. They're onto the field. The Eagles charging under that inflatable giant warbird from the south end zone as they get ready to get together in front of the Eagle bench with Mike Fullen and the coaching staff. The Bearcats have lined up on their side, and we're ready for the third quarter to begin. Abilene High won the coin toss in the pregame ceremony and deferred to the second half. So if there is a bright light starting here in the second half, the Eagles get the football back first.
And the opportunity to see if they can drive down the field again. We've said it before. They've had some nice drives tonight. Just got to finish them and get them in the end zone and get some momentum.
Let's see how it goes as the Eagles return team will drop back, and the two deep men will be Majula Bosel as well as Rylan Bradford. Teeing up the ball for the Bearcats will be Cole Crawford. We have two more 12-minute quarters in regulation in this area championship game, and we're glad you're with us in Mansfield, Texas, coming through AISD live streaming as well as audio. And, of course, this is a nice venue, Newsom Stadium, 10 years old, but looks shiny and new.
It does. And I remembered it for the steepish seating. Like when you look down, it's quite the angle for the fans on both sides and the opportunity to get a little bit closer to the action out there.
And, of course, I remember the first time that I did a game here in Mansfield. It was like in the early 90s. And, Cody, it was at the old Tiger Stadium when Mansfield only had one field. And here's a kick. It's going to be a pooch, and it'll be fielded at the 34-yard line by Camp Churchill. So Abilene High's offense comes on. Let's introduce you to the Eagle offense one more time. The center, Ryan Esparza, the guards, Efren Hernandez, as well as Jimbo Emas, Shante Polpo, and Jared Turner. The wideouts are Rylan Bradford, Bryson Perez, Adrian Munoz. When the Eagles use a tight end, that'll be John Miles Wagstaff. The running back, Ethan Joyner, and the quarterback for the Abilene Eagles, Tristan Beal. First down from the 35-yard line. Bill calling signals. He's got three receivers to his left. Here's a little quick pitch to the left, and the ball carrier is going to get out to about the 39-yard line. Pickup of about 4 yards on the carry.
Joyner up to 31 yards on 8 carries, and if my math is correct, he needed 33 yards in this game to get to 1,000 yards this season, so he's only 2 yards away now.
In our listening audience is State Representative Stan Lambert. Stan, thanks for tuning in to Eagle Football. And here's the give. The runner's going to break a tackle at the 40. He'll step out of bounds at about the 48, 49-yard line. That's going to be a first down for Abilene High.
That's Bryson Perez getting in the mix in the run game on the option there, and broke a tackle very nicely at the line of scrimmage to get himself free for a gain of 10.
So it will be first down Abilene High from their own 49-yard line. Tristan Beal in the shotgun. Looks like he's more in a pistol configuration, and he's going to roll the right throw. Perez makes the catch, and he'll step out of bounds at the 49-yard line on the Bearcat half of the field. Short gain, but a good gain because now you're on your opponent's half of the field.
Yeah, not a lot of yardage, but not a loss on the play either. Something positive. Keep building on the positive plays.
That catch and step out of bounds stopped the third quarter clock at 11:18. Aledo 42, Abilene High 7. As we are in the early minutes of the third quarter, Beal has Joyner lining up to his right, receivers to the left, to the right in pairs. And now Beal throwing out in the flat, caught by Bradford, and they're going to be on him real quick at about the 47-yard line. Another couple of yards picked up brings up third down.
A really quick passing game, a little bit of a cushion from Bradford, and Beal went to him immediately, but not able to shake off the tackle there, and only picks up a couple, 2 or 3 yards on the play.
3rd and 6 coming up for the Eagles. Camp Churchill was out way to the right along with Bryson Perez. Now they come in tight. The only wide receiver is going to be Rylan Bradford. Now 3 receivers break off from the pack, and they're going to go wide right on this third down. Tristan Beal takes a snap, looks, and he's going to be tackled for a loss back at the 40. The blitz came in, and it wrapped up the young Eagle quarterback.
Really had no opportunity. Tried to get rid of it quickly, and his first read was covered up, and then the blitzing linebacker got to him and didn't let him go, and he's going to have to take the sack and they're going to have to punt the football away.
John Miles Wagstaff will drop back as the Eagle punter. He'll stand on about the 32-yard line. The line of scrimmage is the 47 on Abilene High's half the field. A nice, clean snap. Wagstaff gets off a good high one, and they're calling for a fair catch at about the 28-yard line. So ball changes possession after the Eagle punt, and Aledo leads 42-7.
Thought that punt was going a little bit farther than it did, and the return man kept having to come up and finally bumped into a couple of guys, one on both teams, before he made the catch at about the 30-yard line.
So we'll be first down, 10 yards to go for another first for the Bearcats from their 28-yard line, as their quarterback is going to hand up the middle. This is Gavin Beard, and now they're going to have a receiver come down with it, and it's going to be a Bearcat first down.
Yeah, nice fake up the middle to Guillory, and Beard kept that one, slung it out to number 14, Blake Burdine, and he's able to pick up nice yardage, about 18.
First down coming up. Now they're going to give the ball to Guillory. He's going to try to go around the right side. He'll cross midfield and get to about the 49-yard line. Good run for the Bearcats. Eagles, a lot of containment over there on that runner.
Guillory not able to bust loose on the long touchdown runs. He had a couple of those, but has been contained pretty well otherwise.
Hardy Mutterwaw had come out of the game. Now he's back in at defensive tackle. And we've got a stop in the action at 9:07 here in the third. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Bearcats. And that timeout call by Abilene High. They've got 2 remaining here in the second half. Aledo has all 3 of theirs.
Wiley not having much fun either tonight. They trail Anna now 42-14 with 9 seconds left in the second quarter.
Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, half the teams in the playoffs won't be there next week.
Yep, that's true.
So it is 2nd and 5 coming up. The football is on the Abilene High 49-yard line. And the huddle breaks for the Bearcats of Aledo. The Eagle defense is setting up and coming in. A few changes here and there, but pretty much the starters into the game. And on 2nd down, and it looks like it's going to be a pass down the field, caught at the 15-10 and into the end zone for another Aledo Bearcat touchdown. And so Aledo here at 8:57 in the third, you've got a 49-yard touchdown pass.
Beard to a wide open Caden Finley behind the Eagle defense, and that's about as easy as they come. 49-yarder.
So here comes the point after try. Crawford the kicker, and the left footer is going to put it up, and good. 8:57 on the third quarter clock. Our new score is going to be Aledo 49, Abilene High 7. We'll be back with more of the area championship game on AISD Live.
Hey, future creators, are you ready to dive into the exciting world of video production? AISD's digital communications program is where your journey starts.
Take 3, Mark.
You can design the next iconic promo, broadcast all the big games, and produce your own short films all at the lift, where you'll get hands-on experience with the latest gear like cameras, sound mixers, lights, and more. Let your creativity shine. Start your journey in digital media with AISD.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
Welcome back into Newsom Stadium in Mansfield. Abilene High down big to Aledo 49-7, 8:57 to go here in the third quarter. Bearcats about to kick off after their 7th consecutive touchdown of the night after falling behind. Eagles take it in across the 25 up near the 30-yard line. Nice return for Abilene High to get things going. Majul Laboso, been a spark in the return game tonight, has now 3 returns of 20-plus yards, and Eagles going to set up shop at about the 30-yard line, but they are down 49-7 now. Eagles scored the first touchdown of the ball game to go up 7.
First down.
Well, as you hear, a penalty on Abilene High, a block in the back. So bring that return back from the 30 to the 15 to get things going. Eagles have not been plagued by penalties much in this contest. That's now 2 for 25 yards, but they're going to be set up deep in their own territory at the 15-yard line with 8:49 to go here in the third quarter. Aledo with another touchdown pass, now 4 on the night from Gavin Beard. He's thrown for 249 yards and 4 scores. And Caden Finley has caught 3 of them on 5 passes for 171 yards. So here come the Eagles setting up at their own 15-yard line. Beal and Joyner in the pistol formation. Receiver on either side. Motion. He's going to give it to Joyner up the middle. A little bit of room. Gets across the 20 to about the 22-yard line. So 7 more yards for Ethan Joyner there to give him 9 carries for 38. And according to my count, he is up over 1,000 yards this season. So congrats to Joyner, making the move from the defensive secondary to running back to great success this season. Picks up 7 there, second down 3 at the 22. 8:23 to go here in the third quarter. Beal back in the shotgun, 2 receivers out to his right. Joyner with him in the backfield. Fakes the handoff, pump fake, looking to go deep, going to run it over to the left inside, trying to break away, and just has to throw that one out of bounds. Was nobody in the vicinity of that pass there, but he was outside the tackle box and floats that one out of bounds for an incomplete pass. Beal, the sophomore quarterback, has thrown 26 passes tonight. Thrown for 115 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. Touchdown pass to John Miles Wagstaff, the tight end, who has 2 catches for touchdowns in back-to-back weeks. 8:06 to go, third down and 3 at the 22. Beal under center. Now they make a big-time shift, and everybody coming in a little bit tight. Bradford in motion. Beal keeps the ball, throws to a wide open man. That's a first down across the 30 to about the 31-yard line, and that is the H-back / tight end Adam Young, the senior, making that catch. I think that's his first catch of the season. Good for 10 yards and a first down. So Eagles moving the chains again. Another timeout, or another first down, that is. And Adam Young getting in the books with the reception this season. Probably not an option that the Aledo Bearcats were circling, and Wood making the most of the opportunity. First and 10 at the 32-yard line, 7:43 to go. Beal going to give it up to Joyner up the middle, and just not a lot of room there. Brought down near the line of scrimmage by Anthony Flowers, a junior defensive tackle, 5'9", 225, and I think Joyner only got about a yard on the play. Eagles down 49-7. Brownwood finds themselves down to West Plains now 35-7. Jim Nett up 28-7 on Dalhart. 7:12 to go, clock running. Beal with 2 receivers left, 2 right. Joyner with him in the backfield. Now Joyner goes in motion. It's empty. Beal looking to his left, throws, has a man out there just a little bit too tall for Ryland Bradford. Bradford going to the out route near the sideline, double team, the pass a little bit high, and it sails out of bounds. So third down and 9 coming up. Eagles able to convert on their last third down. See if they can get the job done again. 189 total yards of offense for the Eagles tonight. 125 passing, 64 rushing. They need 9 here on third down and 9. 6:56 to go, third quarter. 2 receivers left for Beal, 1 to the right. Takes the handoff. Looking down the middle of the field, trying to run. He's going to try to get rid of it at the last second. I think he did, but the pass falls out of bounds and incomplete. So good job by Aledo covering the receivers and coming up to keep the quarterback Beal from being able to run for the first down. He has to toss that one to the turf to avoid the sack. So fourth down and 9. On comes the punt team for Abilene High. John Miles Wagstaff coming in for his 3rd boot of the night. And Aledo has one man deep, standing at about his own 35-yard line. And I think Lamel Swanson is the man who's been returning punts for Aledo so far tonight. Wagstaff gets a pretty good boot, and it takes a bounce and goes straight out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So Aledo will take over with their second possession of the third quarter with 6:37 to go. Bearcats in command up 49-7 and looking to knock the Eagles out of the playoffs for the second straight season.
And right now the Eagle defense has to come in. This would be a good time for Abilene High to get a takeaway, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, 1 or 5. But 1 would be a great start for sure.
So it is 49-7, 6:37 third quarter clock. Here come the Bearcats from their 35-yard line. And the snap back and give up the middle. And the running back almost looks like a rugby scrum out to about the 37-yard line. And Harvey Mutterwa making the tackle for the Abilene Eagles.
Not a lot of room for Guillory that time. Picked up 1.
And so that'll bring up 2nd down and 8 from the 37-yard line. 6:08 on the third quarter clock. And right now, the give to the outside, now cutting up the middle at the hash mark, going from the 40 to the 45. Might be enough for another Aledo first down.
Yeah, I think it was. That's Wingfield getting his first carry of the second half and got just enough to move the sticks again.
And you've got to almost think that Aledo is going to start substituting some more. They've already put a few more clean shirts into the game, but right now leading by 42 points, you've almost got to think that Coach Robbie Jones is going to start putting in clean shirts at this point. And now pass out in the flat, caught at the 45. Stepping out of bounds is going to be Racine Guillory. Did he get enough for a first down, Cody?
It's right at the sticks. Actually, it's not. It's about 7 yards, it looks like. And they do have a new quarterback in, it looks like, number 8, Nash McElree.
So McElree in at quarterback. It will be 2nd down for the Bearcats at the Abilene High 48-yard line. All this with the clock running as the receiver Guillory stepped out of bounds. That stopped the third quarter clock at 5:22. And right now, McElree looks and throws. Penalty flag down on the ground. And so they're going to look at, number 1, was it a reception with Finley making the catch? And number 2, why would the side judge show that penalty marker?
Looked like a couple of guys were tangled up and probably not saying very nice things to each other. I'm not sure if that's what the penalty was.
Not in the heat of competition. Looks like an ineligible receiver downfield against the Bearcats. And, 42-point lead with a third of the game left is not something that you get ready to celebrate.
No, certainly not.
If you're trailing.
Not something that the Eagles are used to either, and maybe some frustration setting in, but penalty goes that way and goes their way on that instance.
It's 2nd and 8 now for the Bearcats. And McElree gives the ball. Guillory reverses his field, comes back to the left, 45-40. Penalty flag thrown as Guillory steps out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. And let's see, 1, 2, 3 flags. Is today laundry day? Because there sure is a lot of cloth on the field. And it looks like it may be charged against the Bearcats again.
Probably a block in the back or a hold somewhere to help spring Guillory for another big run that's going to come off the books.
So the line of scrimmage was the 48 for Aledo. And now let's figure out what they're going to do moving the down box. And they're going to move it now to the 49 on the Abilene High half of the field. And here come the Bearcats to the line again. Nash McElree, the sophomore quarterback. Beard was a junior. Now McElree's a sophomore. And here's the handoff going to the left. Caden Winkfield, and he'll get a first down at the 44-yard line of the Abilene Eagles.
So 4 carries, 34 yards for Caden Winkfield. Guillory leading the way with 141 on 13 carries.
So it will be a first down now for the Bearcats. Aledo comes to the Abilene Eagle 44-yard line. Here's a reverse as the wide receiver comes from the right, goes back to the left, gets over the 40 to the 37. And that's Christian Mendoza carrying the football for the Bearcats.
First carry for Mendoza of the night. Good for about 7 yards. And Aledo just running that clock as much as they can now and keeping the ball on the ground with their backup quarterback in.
Under the 3:30 mark here in the third, it is 2nd down and 3 for the Bearcats. And a sprinkling of different players in. Winkfield now in at the running back, taking the place of Guillory. McElree in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Fake the handoff. McElree rolls to the right. The Eagles have him, man. He's going to be taken down for a loss of about 5 yards on that play. Good defensive surge by Abilene High.
Skylar Famoa, the first one to get in there and get a hand on him, and Trey Shaw helped him clean things up. So the first sack of the night for the Eagle defense to drop McElree for a loss of about 5 on the play.
3rd and 9, and it's a long 9 for the Bearcats. The football back at the 43-yard line, still on the Abilene Eagle half of the field. We're at the 2:35 mark here in the third. McElree in the shotgun. Receiver split way to the right, and then single pair of receivers to the left. Long count McElree, and it looks like timeout's going to be called by Aledo. So 2:23 here in the third period. Aledo 49, Abilene High 7. We'll be back with more of the area championship game on AISD Live.
Are you looking to build a solid future in AISD? The construction program at the Lift is a perfect place to start. You'll develop practical skills working with top-of-the-line equipment and learn the techniques employers are looking for. Plus, with expert instructors guiding you, you'll be ready to jump into the workforce or continue your education in construction. We are building foundations today for the students that shape tomorrow. Join the construction program at the Lift in AISD.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
2:23 on the third quarter clock. Abilene High trailing Aledo 49-7. The Aledo Bearcats have a 3rd down, 9 yards to go to get another first at the Eagle 43. The quarterback, Nash McElree, is now running the offense for the Aledo Bearcats. Abilene High's 3-4 defense looks like they want to go get him at the snap of the ball. And McElree's going to carry it himself. 40, lowers his head, bucks over to the 35, picks up about 8 on the carry. That's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And Aledo yet to punt tonight. Think they're going to go for it on 4th and 1 after they only lead by 42?
Probably, even since they're so far down the field. This might be the first 4th down of the night for him either.
It is the first 4th coming up. So McElree back in the shotgun. His running back behind him is Winkfield, and they're going to give the ball to Winkfield. He'll go behind right tackle, move over the 35, get near the 29-yard line, and give the Aledo Bearcats another first down.
Bearcats up to 224 yards rushing on the night. Their season average 229.5, so they're getting close to doing what they usually do.
49-7, Aledo leading Abilene High in this area championship game. And, of course, the winner goes on further in the 5A Division I playoffs. And if you're on the losing side, you get to go home. Pass out in the left flat. Here's a catch at the 28. And the receiver's going to be stopped at the 25. Good pitch and catch. And moving the ball down the field, making the reception, was going to be Lincoln Tubbs. most of his action tonight has been holding on extra points.
Getting in on the action receiving wise as well. Winner of this one we told you would go on to face the winner of Saginaw and Tascosa. I'm thinking that one might be over by now. It is. Tascosa pulls off the upset, 35-13.
2nd down and 6. Hand the ball off. The runner goes to the left. He's hit, and now he's going to break a tackle, get to the 22-yard line. So another good gain for the Bearcats from Aledo.
Brady Powell with his first run of the night. Gotti Gomez on the tackling in for Abilene High.
And that is his first action in the game. So that will bring up 3rd down and 4. Timeout is not going to happen because the 3rd quarter clock will expire. We played 3 12-minute quarters complete in the area championship game here at Mansfield's Newsom Stadium. As we'll swap ends, the Aledo Bearcats 49, the Abilene Eagles 7. We'll be back with more on AISD Live.
Hey, future creators, are you ready to dive into the exciting world of video production? AISD's digital communications program is where your journey starts.
Take 3, Mark.
You can design the next iconic promo, broadcast all the big games, and produce your own short films, all at the Lift, where you'll get hands-on experience with the latest gear, like cameras, sound mixers, lights, and more. Let your creativity shine. Start your journey in digital media with AISD.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
As we start the last 12 minutes in regulation, the Bearcats of Aledo have a 49-7 lead over the Abilene Eagles. They come up with a 3rd down, 4 yards to go from the 23 as Nash McElry in the shotgun takes a high snap, and he's going to try to skirt around the right end. He gets to the 20 and flops down at about the 17. You know, that's going to be real close to another Bearcat first down.
Yeah, really high snap that he's able to haul in, and yeah, I think he did get in just enough for the first down, taking it from the 23 down to the 17. Jaden Starks with the tackle, but not before McElry got first down yardage.
You know, Cody, one of the good things about our long-term relationship with Abilene High is the Eagle fans. And a long time, one of the biggest Eagle fans that we can think of is Rob Cunningham. He's on the mend this week. He's listening to our game being streamed on AISD Live. And Rob, thank you for the encouraging text. Now, the football going to the left at 1st and 10. They're moving it from the 18, and the runner should be stopped around the 10. That's a big gain for the Bearcats, and it won't be enough to make it a 1st and goal, but it is going to be a good gain. Now we're waiting for the officials. I think that the chain gang is tired. They moved up and down the field so much.
They don't all have to move on that play. 8-yard gain, but they certainly have had to move up and down the field quite a bit tonight.
2nd down and 2 from the 10-yard line, and give up the middle, and inside the 5 is where the runner's going to be stopped. That looked like Winkfield, the ball carrier. So will it be 1st and goal? Yes, it will for the Bearcats. And they're trying to add on to this 49-7 lead with 10:27 left here in the 4th. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. Play being sent in by the coaching staff of Aledo. Robbie Jones, the head coach, has put together quite a team again this year. And the quarterback, Nash McElry, hands off. The runner's going to go to the left, and he's going to make an extra effort and get into the end zone for a touchdown.
Caden Winkfield with a very powerful run. Looks like the Eagles had him stacked up near the goal line, but he's able to push his way and get across the line. His first touchdown of the night. He's up to 8 carries for 58 yards.
So the 4-yard run will now make the score 55 Aledo, 7 Abilene High. Here comes the point after kick. The kicker is Cole Crawford. And here's the snap, and the left-footed kick is up, and it is good. 9:52 left here in the fourth quarter. The Aledo Bearcats 56, Abilene High 7. We'll be back with more of the area championship game in a moment on AISD Live.
Hey, future creators, are you ready to dive into the exciting world of video production? AISD's digital communications program is where your journey starts.
Take 3, Mark.
You can design the next iconic promo, broadcast all the big games, and produce your own short films all at the Lift, where you'll get hands-on experience with the latest gear like cameras, sound mixers, lights, and more. Let your creativity shine. Start your journey in digital media with AISD.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
As the Eagles get ready to field the kickoff, Rylan Bradford along with Majula Boso will be back for Abilene High. Day Rapp also one of the up men, as well as Bryson Perez in case there's a pooch kick. Ball being teed up by Cole Crawford. And here is the kick, and it's going to be fielded by Boso. He's at the 20-25, being knocked forward to the 30. So the Abilene Eagles start this possession in good field position. That's the good news. The bad news is they trail 56-7.
Nice return again. Eagles have put some good ones together and put some good drives together too. Just haven't been able to get into the end zone.
You know, we have said thank you to a lot of folks that have been listening to our broadcast this season, and without the Eagle fans, we couldn't be doing this streaming broadcast on AISD Live. And through the season, our regular sponsors have been so generous to back our broadcast and our broadcast team, so thank you very much. We're at 9:44 in the fourth quarter. Abilene High has the football with a 1st and 10 to go from their own 30. As Tristan Beal taking the snap, handing off. Nope, he's going to keep it himself. He'll get over the 30 to about the 34 and then rump slide down like he's going into second base, cleats up.
No need to take any more hits at this point.
And he's just a sophomore, so Eagle fans, you're going to have a lot of good thrills coming from that young man in future years. Now it's going to be 2nd down and 6 from the 34. And you've got Rylan Bradford in the backfield. He'll line up to the left of Beal in kind of a pistol formation. There's the snap, and it's going to be Beal outside. He fakes the option, turns the corner, gets over the 40 to the 41, and the Eagles get another 1st down.
Yeah, is that Tommy Frazier wearing number 15 for the Cornhuskers there on that option? Great decision by Beal. Showed off the wheels there and kept it to pick up 1st down yardage.
And Dr. Tom Osborne would be proud that you reached into the past of the Huskers to mention one of his Heisman Trophy winners.
I was trying to think of an option QB, and then they both wear 15, so it kind of clicked pretty obvious.
So on 1st down, the Eagles will fake the handoff, throw across the middle. It's going to be incomplete at the 35.
Trying to find Churchill across the middle there and led him just a little bit too far.
So it will be an incompleted pass, stopping the fourth quarter clock at 8:24. And, you know, you got to love the AISD broadcast team. And our broadcast coordinator for tonight, just excellent, from Truman Young. So number 15 was also Josh Allen's number in high school.
The great option quarterback, Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills.
And so it is going to be 2nd down and 10. Ball to the outside. It's going to be a catch. And so the Eagles moving the football. But unfortunately for Abilene High, the clock continues to move as well, which looks like right now be the clock that could end the 24 season.
Yeah, counting down at 8 minutes. Camp Churchill making another catch on the far side. He's had a very good season. 4 catches, 32 yards for him in this one tonight.
So it is 3rd and 6 from the 45. Clock moving at 7:48. and Beal throws. It's going to be caught at the 50, shaking and going inside the 40 for a first down for Abilene High on the reception. Bryson Perez. Eagles look like they're trying to put something together to at least add a little more dignity to their side of the scoreboard.
Most likely, absolutely. Beal to Perez, a good pass under pressure.
Beal in the shotgun, lining up 4 steps behind him is Ryland Bradford on this first down, and they're going to run the option to the outside. Bradford to the 40, cuts inside. He'll be spinned down at the 39-yard line. Ryland Bradford catching, running, and just giving the best he can for his teammates here in his senior year.
Yeah, I can't say enough about how cool it's been to watch Ryland Bradford over the past few years. Some amazing touchdown runs, catches, kickoff returns, one-handed catches in traffic. I mean, he has been he's near the top of the leaderboard in every receiving category at Abilene High for a reason.
From the Bearcat 39-yard line, it's 2nd and 5. And right now, Beal gets a snap, looks, he's going to throw the long ball down the sideline, and you've got Bradford tied up with one of the defensive backs, and it goes as an incompleted pass. Good defensive play for the Bearcats.
Bradford trying to come back to that ball that was thrown a little bit to the inside. The defender wouldn't let him by, and Bradford probably thought he should have drawn the flag there.
Adrian Munoz had been out a couple of plays. Now he's back into the game for Abilene High. He'll be in the slot to the left. Outside of him is Ryland Bradford. The Eagles also have Churchill and Perez to the right. Beal stepping back about 4 steps behind his center, Ryan Esparza. And now he's going to send Joyner in motion to the left. And this one's going to get stopped before it really gets going.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
6:26 here in the 4th. Aledo 56, Abilene High 7. Let's take the timeout with them here on AISD Live.
Okay, Abilene. So what is the Sky Cafe? Well, basically, it's a cafe at the lift that serves food and cuisine made by AISD culinary students. And you can enjoy it too. All you have to do is make a reservation online, show up at your scheduled time, and enjoy a fresh cooked meal served by AISD students and supervised by talented culinary professionals. Go to AbileneISD.org/The Lift and make your reservation today at the Sky Cafe.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
6:26 here on the 4th quarter clock in the area championship game. The Abilene Eagles trail Aledo 56-7. As we get ready to come back to action, the Eagles will have the football. 3rd down and 5 to go at the 39 of the Bearcats. And looking at the Eagles as they line up, you've got a single receiver kind of slot to the right. Tristan Beal in the shotgun. And now motion, fake the handoff, throw out to the flat, and it's going to go over Perez's head at the 37-yard line. That should bring up 4th down for Abilene High.
Lots going on in the backfield there, and Beal had to throw that one off of his back foot. Gave Perez a little bit of a chance, but just a bit too high for him on the outside there. And Perez, another great receiver that's a senior that the Eagles will miss next season. Plenty of great highlight, long runs and catches, and of course the homecoming king this year as well.
4th down and 5, Abilene High to go for it for the first time on a 4th. Beal in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, throws across the middle. Bradford with the catch at the 30, 25, and he will be down to about the 10-yard line, and that was one of those catches that Bradford wanted to make, and he did.
Right across the middle to an open receiver. I think it was Perez who hauled that one in and gains big yardage, 23 yards down to the 13.
So it will be 1st and 10 Abilene High from the 13-yard line of the Bearcats. Beal now will send Joyner. He was at slot to the right. He'll come back, line up at running back. And Tristan, long count, looking to the sideline, trying to get the play sent in on the play clock. He's got 5 seconds. And now Beal will look back, throws across the middle, and he's throwing for Bradford into the end zone for an Abilene Eagle touchdown. And that was a 13-yard pass to Ryland Bradford at 5:30 here in the fourth. And so the Eagles now in double digits in this game, 56-13. Naim Segura will attempt the extra point out of the hold of Ryland Stokes. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. It is up, and it is good. 5:30 left in the fourth quarter. Aledo 56, Abilene High 14. We'll be back with more of the area championship game in a moment on AISD Live.
You're listening to AISD Live, Abilene ISD's exclusive home for streaming live games and events. For more live events featuring your favorite AISD students and teams, stay tuned to AISDlive.org, follow us on the AISD Live Facebook page, or subscribe to our Abilene ISD YouTube channel. Visit the AISD Live website for sponsorship opportunity information. Enjoy the game.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
A 13-yard touchdown pass to Ryland Bradford, 5:30 here into the fourth quarter, and the Eagles get on the scoreboard. Naim Segura got the extra point kick, good. So it's 56-14. The Aledo Bearcats leading the Abilene Eagles as the ball is teed up at the South 40. Adrian Munoz is the kicker for Abilene High. And let's see, now you've got one of the Bearcats running onto the field late, and it's a squibber picked up at the 25. Here's the return to the 30, and the return man is hit and knocked down at the 35. On the return for Aledo was Bain Martin. And so, in fact, when he got hit, he just got leveled.
He did. Good coverage from the Eagles that time. Still, they may be down a lot on the scoreboard, but they're still bringing the heat as much as they can.
So it will be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats at their own 35-yard line. Abilene High trailing 56-14 in the area championship game. And so for the Bearcats, it looks like Nash McElry will be the quarterback. He'll take the snap and wrap around handoff to his fullback. Didn't go very far. In fact, the wraparound kind of took him down. So he's going to be moved back to the 30-yard line. Loss of about 5 on the carry for the Bearcats.
That's Brady Powell, just his second run tonight. Skylar Famoa, the first Eagle to get to him and help bring him down for a loss on the play. Famoa, just a sophomore, and has had a great season at linebacker for Abilene High.
We see Boso lining up at corner on the right. And now here's the dive to the fullback. He's hit. He's going to break loose at the 35-40, going down the far sideline, midfield, 40. 30. Eagles are going to try to catch him at the 10, and they're going to ride him out of bounds before he gets into the end zone.
Well, Brady Powell showing off the speed, too. Didn't think he had it in him after the first couple of runs we saw, but there he goes for 68 yards down the sideline before the Eagles bring him down at the 2.
So it will be 1st and goal for the Bearcats at the 2 of Abilene High, 4:18 and counting here in the fourth quarter on this 1st and goal. Eagles going into a goal line defense. As you look at the quarterback, McElry, Powell lining up to his left, double tight end set, and they're going to give the ball to Powell. He will go right into the arms of a waiting Eagle tackler, pick up maybe a half a step. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Got just about to the 1-yard line. Has to be tired after that long run, and the Eagles close the gap a little bit and bring him down at the goal line.
2nd down and goal from the 1 are the Bearcats of Aledo's High School. 3:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Once again, the defending state champion, the Aledo Bearcats, 56. Abilene Eagles, 14. Here's the snap. Give the ball. Powell hit at the line. Push back for a loss of a yard or two.
Demetric Sanchez just shooting through the hole there and bringing down the running back after not a lot of gain. A third quarterback has gotten into the ball game for Aledo. It's senior Colby Smith, 6'4", 195.
It's pretty big for a high school quarterback.
That is.
Talking
a third
about
string
Sanchez, he's been strong safety, free safety, corner on both sides, and he's even played a little middle linebacker through the season. He's one of those young men, you tell him where to go, and he's going to give you the best he has. But a lot of these Abilene High seniors have been that way. 2:40 here on the fourth quarter clock. 3rd and go, and here's the handoff. Powell hit again. He's going to squirm to the right, get stopped at the 1. That'll bring up 4th and go for the Bearcats.
And that's another one of the great seniors, Tristan Payne, coming up in the hole to make a hit on Powell and make sure he didn't get into the end zone.
The coaches tell me that when Payne's in at middle linebacker, it's like having another coach on the field. He reads the defense as well. And so a lot of these seniors will be missed. Let's see what happens now for the Bearcats as they go 4th and go from the 1. And penalty flag thrown. And that's going to be a delay of game. Too much time for the Bearcats. Minute 54. Actually, they're going to say false start from their tight end. And so we will see that called against Thaddeus Keller. It's the first Thaddeus in all these years of broadcasting I've ever had the name of calling for a young man's first name. So they're going to go for a field goal attempt again. The football will be spotted at the 17. The kick is up, and it is good. So now with a minute 48, a 27-yard field goal for Aledo, and the score increases. Aledo 59, Abilene High 14. We'll be back with more of the area championship game in a minute on AISD Live.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
Joel Mosa along with Rylan Bradford back deep in anticipation of returning the kick from Cole Crawford. A minute 48 left here in the area championship game. He's going to pooch kick it, and it'll be called fair catch at the 32-yard line. Abilene High gets the football.
Jim Ned Indians move on. They beat Dalhart tonight 35-7.
Great.
So not all bad news. Cisco beats Abernathy 38-19. So that's a little bit of an upset.
Cisco had to come back a little bit, didn't they?
I think they were winning most of the way in this one. Sunray leads Hawley 21-8. Wiley down 42-21. Brownwood down 49-7.
And just a thank you to Larry Smith. He's a longtime trainer at Abilene High. He's now kind of retired, but he just sent us a thank you saying he's enjoyed listening to us throughout the year. I bet he means that for you, Cody. Congratulations.
So you got the text.
It will be 1st and 10 from the 33. Eagles just run the ball right up the middle of the pile. That'll bring up 2nd down. But this is Mike Fullen's 6th season, and so the Eagles will end up with an 8-4 mark if everything stays the same, and not a bad mark for a 6th-year head coach.
No, not bad at all, and they've been going multiple rounds deep in the playoffs for years now.
So here in the area championship game, the Eagles are looking at 2nd and 7 from the 36 as Beal throws out in the left flat. Receiver with a catch at the 42. The clock's going to continue to move, under a minute left. And guess who caught the pass?
Rylan Bradford.
So it will be 3rd down and 2 from the 41. Eagles come to the line again. Bradford lines out to the left. 47 seconds left here in the area round of the playoffs for Abilene High, as Tristan Beal will send Churchill out way to the right, Bradford to the left. Eagles come to the line with a double tight end set, as Beal will now have Joyner line up to his right. H-back will shift over, and they're going to give the ball to Joyner. He's going behind right guard, move it over to the 45, 46-yard line. Jimbo Ema gave him a really nice hole to run behind.
That's a lot of great offensive linemen we've talked about that have been starting together for a while. Turner, Pole, Boema's back, and Esparza's back, but some good old linemen that have been paving the way for the Eagles this year.
And that will bring 000 to the scoreboard, and the area championship game is over as the Bearcats of Aledo prevail over the Abilene High Eagles 59-14. The teams are meeting at midfield, and they're going to do their congratulatory handshakes there as the Abilene Eagles will see their season close, and the Bearcats of Aledo High School will see their playoff aspirations continue as they qualify for the next round. So as the teams are shaking hands, let's take a 1-minute break, and we're going to come back with the post-game show here on AISD Live and recap everything from Mansfield for the evening. We'll be back in a minute.
Ready for a more convenient way to purchase Abilene High or Cooper game tickets and a faster way to get to your seat in Shotwell Stadium? Abilene ISD is proud to partner with Hometown Tickets for online ticket sales at all high school athletic events in AISD. For easy access to purchasing, storing, and scanning your tickets at the gate, download the Hometown Fan app available in any mobile app store. Tickets for all high school athletic events can also be purchased on the AISD website via the ticket information page under Athletics or at the gate with a credit card. Varsity home game tickets go on sale at 8 a.m. on the Monday of game week through 12 p.m. on game day. Tickets are not sold on AISD campuses, and cash will not be accepted at Shotwell venue events. Additional information about sub-varsity and middle school game tickets can be found at AbileneISD.org. So what are you waiting for? Download the Hometown Fan app and get your tickets for the big game today.
In school sports, it's easy to see the wins, the moments that make headlines. But there's so much work that goes unseen for any of it to happen. My name is Phil Risen, and I'm the Executive Director of the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Throughout the country, athletic administrators dedicate countless hours to making life-changing opportunities possible for student athletes through sports. Their sacrifice is fueled by the belief that every student can grow and deserves their time to shine. On behalf of the NIAAA, we want to thank every athletic administrator for your tireless dedication to providing 7.8 million students across the country a path to a better future.
This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Now back to Abilene Eagle football with Chuck Statler and Cody Coyle.
ISD Live. Cody, you know, when Abilene High opened the season down in San Angelo, there were going to be some questions asked who was going to be where the playoff teams are going to be at the end of the season. Eagles had an impressive victory over the Bobcats, and at the end of tonight's game in the area round of the playoffs, the Eagles fell to the defending state champions,